that all Eastern
every agent of
no. Talk to my TV, I mean, the artist news, artist review, and the baddest TV channel right across the world globe. Watch this, the man, talk to my TV, watch the man, them are act up TikTok. Talk to my TV, them are act up Facebook. Talk to my TV, them are act up Instagram. Talk to my TV, act up YouTube. Talk to my TV, all over the globe. Family love talk to my TV, the baby say God oh God. Don't subscribe to talk to my TV and say God oh God. Don't press the like button for talk to my TV and say God oh God. I say God upon them. Our system share and like. Talk to my TV.
Psalms 23 verse 5. Don't prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. God not gonna make you win in front of the wall of them.
But where they come from, send it back, send it back. Every evil arrow, anywhere he come from, send it, send it, send it back. If a China, if a Jamaica, if a Haiti, where he come from, we send it back. Turn, reverse the curse, reverse the curse, reverse the order, reverse the curse, reverse the order. Somebody say, reverse the curse, yeah, reverse the order. Somebody reverse the curse. Reverse the order over Jamaica. Reverse the curse, mighty God. Reverse the order. If a king's house, if a garden house, if a the prime minister, if a the opposition. What the work out? No one like you fast asleep. We plot tell us say, rise and trim your life, yeah. Here's a message on your seal. Kill this man, oh Lord God. Hey, but you fast asleep.
bad company. Watch them. Bob Marley did sing a little song. How did it go again? Could you be loved and be loved? And then he have a little line there say, don't make them fool you. Don't make them try to school. Come on, watch them. Paul said they are bad company. Bad company. It's bad company. Watch them.
Time come. Some are got charged for corruption. Oh yes.
Yeah man, big up on yourself, you know. Big up on yourself. You know what? I feel like start. I like and I'm gonna just start this and turn on my phone and I can see the comment section. I'm gonna start with this.
Months of intense pressure, Dr. Andrew Wheatley has finally resigned as a cabinet minister.
The resignation was made public this evening in a brief release from the office of the Prime Minister.
TVJ's Andrea Chisholm now joins us live with the latest. Andrea?
Thank you very much, Archie and Doreen. Well, the writing has been on the wall for some time now, and this evening a major development. But first, let's back up to Prime Minister Andrew Holness in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, July 10, defending his decision to keep Dr. Andrew Wheatley as a cabinet member, but without the energy portfolio.
My job is to come here in the principle of accountability, Mr. Speaker, to establish what the facts are as quickly as possible and act as quickly as possible.
Now, roughly 3 weeks later, following intense pressure from the National Integrity Action NIA and the opposition People's National Party, the facts have seemingly become clearer. The Office of the Prime Minister announced in one sentence that Dr. Andrew Wheatley has thrown in the towel. In his resignation letter to the Prime Minister, Dr. Wheatley stated, with immediate effect, I will step back from my duties as cabinet minister and a cabinet member, and that means he will no longer have responsibility for science and technology. The letter also stated that after consultations with you and against the background of continued questions, it was agreed there should be a general performance review of the board and executive levels of the energy, science and technology portfolios. Dr. Wheatley also added in his letter of resignation that the review process should be done without his presence or ministerial authority. Dr. Wheatley also stated that the review is necessary to reassure the public that the highest standards of probity are being applied to the administration of affairs of public bodies. Now, the resignation of Dr. Andrew Wheatley comes on the heels of allegations of corruption, nepotism, mismanagement and staff victimization at the state-run oil refinery Petrojam, and that has triggered a probe by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, the Integrity Commission, as well as the Auditor General. That, Archie and Doreen, led to the resignation of the Managing Director Floyd Grindley. In addition, there were also allegations of mismanagement at the National Energy Solutions NESOL. The Financial Investigations Division is probing activities at NESOL, and the company's Managing Director Carolyn Warren has also resigned. So, what will happen to the science and technology portfolios? The release from the Office of the Prime Minister, Archie and Doreen, was silent on that matter. We do not know if the Prime Minister will also take on those portfolios or if it will be reassigned to another member of the cabinet. Doreen, Archie, it's back to you.
Let me just use this opportunity to indicate to colleagues here
my viewers and subscribers
that I have every
up
intention
of
protecting my reputation. It is a matter that somewhere or the other can affect all of us as members in this house. Somewhere or the other can affect all of us as members in this house. Somewhere or the other can affect all of us as members in this house.
Listen.
And so my team of lawyers will bring to the fore, to the public, that I am innocent.
You think so?
That the conclusions are inaccurate.
You think so?
And that we have a responsibility to encourage anyone from any humble beginning or otherwise who wish to serve.
You're talking a code, you know. Andrew Williams is saying come from a humble beginning. And he say, this will happen. Can cause problem for every member of parliament on film side. So basically I say him alone now go down. And him a point out the man that go to Jamaican people and saying come from a humble beginning, pissing a chimney. I quote him talking now. Because remember, you know, him and Andrew a thief from Petrojam, you know. Andrew one is partner in crime, this, you know.
It's our country not to be afraid because of persons who want to defame them or destroy their reputation. I will take that back.
Look here. You're in a parliament yesterday, I met them a big talk. And then you go, I take time and write letter to the Integrity Commission. Go write to your mother. Tell him say he's a fucking thief. Go and write to your ma. Tell him say he's a thief. You don't need to write to the Integrity Commission. Go write to your mother, you know, say you take them to court. Fuck you, write them letter too. Go write to your mother, tell them say he's a fucking thief. And a long time you're a thief. And I just know you're a thief. And through you're a thief, and Andrew know you're a thief. Yeah, Andrew a thief. You don't go and listen.
Sorry.
In addition to which your time is up, so close.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Juliet get upset because him basically I say, me tell you, you know, Juliet and Andrew and all of you sit down behind me. And if me I go down, I go down fucking down too.
Then if you listen when him talk, tell them.
You know, open on your ears and listen to Juliet. Andrew Wheatley has say, if him a go down, you go fucking down. So you have to go plan to go knock that piece of board sitting there on prison wall. You know, hear what I say? So you know, say I'm talking a code and you pick it up. So you feel upset. You hear the aggressive thing about Juliet? Because the man I make you know say, and him alone I go down. The man will say I come from a humble beginning. Andrew Wheatley are talking a code. He say him alone now go down. And remember, when time Andrew listened on the street and the journalist asked him if him get no letter from the Integrity Commission, if no member in Parliament, none of him boy them get no letter, he saying look far and wide. That time Andrew Wheatley get letter. That is Andrew Wheatley get letter. So watch this. We get 2 of them out of the Integrity Commission finding, you know. Remember 13 of them, you know, we get 2 left 11. We get 2 left 11. Remember, Andrew saying look far and wide and couldn't see him friend Andrew Wheatley. So Andrew have body eye. And Harry Strong a doctor. And he have Tufton as doctorate.
Fake doctor.
Me can't believe that Dr. Wheatley is so close to Andrew Wellness. And Andrew saying look far and wide and could never locate Andrew Wheatley. That is why I tell Andrew say if you stop smoke and drink rum, he don't agree with you. Because you have to drink and smoke. If you couldn't see Andrew Wheatley no time at all, for your radar couldn't pick up Andrew Wheatley. And me and you know say you're a thief. From them time till now. So all you for look far and wide. But you know see Andrew Wheatley. We continue.
Tabled in the House, the Prime Minister was given the opportunity to make a personal statement. Now, Dr. Holness welcomed the fact that the report was tabled.
All right. See the first criminal here. Me play Andrew Wheatley in the first part of the video. See the first bomb-buckler criminal here. With the Integrity Commission buck up on. The one is saying look far and wide, hear him.
2 years after the investigation began, he said he would be seeking legal advice on the report and the recommendations. He also said that he worked hard for what he had and made it clear that the interrogation of his personal affairs is not in any way connected to public funds.
I've always sought to discharge my duties with respect and dignity. Even for those who try to bring me down and do personal harm to my...
Pussy, what are you bring down yourself? You can't satisfy. Are you bring down your blood clot self? Or what truth? Are you bring down yourself? You come play blame game. Nobody say negative taxpayer money. Fuck you can't talk about who try to bring you down. Nobody say negative taxpayer money. Are you bring down yourself? Are you make you get disrespect, pussy? Remember, you know, from the moment you're not operating at the Prime Minister, a disrespect straight, you know. Black Beauty, big up everybody in the chat. What you mean about bring it down? How you bring down yourself, pussy? Nobody say negative. You don't say your mother grow you good, and you turn out to be one of the biggest blood clot thief in Jamaica. Exactly. And say your mother grow you good. Your mother want to flag into. If you make you tell such a lie on him on every platform, you get the chance to talk pan. But mommy, your mother grow you good. What a wicked blood clot man like you. Eh? So we have to normalize thief.
Exactly.
So your mother grow you good. And the good way you claim say your mother grow you good. Have you be the #1 chopper in Jamaica? But something must be wrong with you. Well, listen some more. So watch this. In case I to Andrew Wheatley, you know. And I'm telling you this. And we employ this fucker. And if the system were in place, we hold them accountable. And then we not get no justice from them. We forgot arrest these pussy hole. We forgot seize them vehicles, seize them things, seize their assets, and sell it and put by the money in the blood clot copper. For deal with the thing we for deal with. Remember, how we them a work for? At no point in time, you never feel like you no work for them. No. Hear the chopper.
My reputation. Mr. Speaker, I will take legal advice on this report and its recommendations, including recommendations for referral to other entities.
Up first this evening, after days of intense public pressure, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has ordered a forensic audit into the $5 billion worth of unaccounted for oil at Petrojam.
in response to the damning report from the Auditor General last week, highlighting elaborate parties, nepotism, poor management and governance and bad management.
The Prime Minister and the opposition held separate press conferences today to address the issues, and we have comprehensive coverage.
But first, TVJ's Andrea Chisholm now joins us live with highlights from the Office of the Prime Minister. Andrea?
Thank you very much, Archibald and Doreen. Well, the scathing report on Petrogem has been dominating public discussion, and as expected, today's press conference was arguably one of the most anticipated from the Prime Minister. In response, he gave specific mandates to ministers and the board of Petrogem.
Over 600,000 barrels of oil valuing $5.2 billion unaccounted for by Petrogem over the last 5 years. For the Prime Minister, it could be wastage, technical losses or pilferage.
Some people have said it's stolen oil. It's missing oil. There needs to be a forensic audit into these losses.
Now, the Auditor General's report states that the then General Manager of Petrogem breached procurement guidelines with the approval of 2 contracts valuing $14 and $27 million each. Petrogem also paid a consultant $11.7 million, but the Auditor General could not determine the basis for the payment. In such or similar circumstances,
where the board sees that, for example, payments were made for work on a contract, and by virtue of delays and changes, the contract is terminated, but full payment was made and work not completed. The board should seek legal advice and prepare to recover such funds through civil means.
The Prime Minister also responded to calls for the government to identify and blacklist persons who received contracts in breach of the rules.
My view is that they should be named. I just want to be sure that I'm on a solid legal footing.
Discussions will therefore be held with the Auditor and Attorney Generals, and government will consider the track record of contractors before selecting them for future contracts. And with public outcry over the $2.5 million spent for 2 surprise parties for former Energy Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley and former Board Chairman of Petrogem Percival Badu Singh,
if public agents cause funds to be used inappropriately, illegally, then those who benefited and those who caused the government to lose must make restitution.
In other words,
that is why I say, Andrew, you know if you drive nowhere in a blood clot Jamaica. The Auditor General come out with a lot of finding with money where you can't get accounted for. You shouldn't get allowed to drive nowhere in Jamaica. The people them have to get serious. The institution them were there. Forgive me, justice. I cry like sin nail. We have to lock up these bumble old drunkro and seize their asset. How we them a work for? Last year, remember 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Andrew listen up and down a knock from gate to gate, I beg people to walk. You know what I say? Up and down, I beg people to walk. Come like you have amnesia or something. And who come to free job? You never see Andrew listen in the community, I walk 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock for a normal, regular time. The only one time he want to work in conduit. So then show say you're important to him. So what the fuck if you have them a thief so much money? Auditor General flag it and them a come out and tell we fuckery. I beat if you beat them and make them talk. What if you don't know chatting? I will work as them. And me I talk them type of way and people feel like my ash. So because uno still brainwash. In this slavery mentally, bumbuck mentality, and feel like say, when you elect one politician and then go to parliament, them a God. Which God? God for who? Them a public servant. Look how much money Andrew Wallace them can get account for. Look on Christopher Tufton and the hospital. Look how much Christopher Tufton use the hospital at on trillionaire. Him and Andrew. Christopher Tufton and Andrew use the hospital to trillionaire. And the same money where them a thief and we, I them a use a pay so look shit in a plate labor right on social media. If you come out for contract fuckery. Only is a disgrace. Thunder for strike on a blood clot kill no. Thunder lightning for lick on a the house, kill on a blood clot, on a bed, in a chair in the city. Anyway, lightning ball for dropping on the house. When you're in there tell fuckery on social media. Uno so fucking stupid. Till everything you take money for. You take money for put on yourself on road to bomber ass clot. Eh? I feel like say, you think nobody out here play politics? What them a people are sick? Eh? Them a shit in a blood clot plate labor right. I take tax money away government a thief. If you make one you no go hospital you know if you lie down on floor. If you make one time you no want to do one surgery, machine is there for do no surgery. If you make it for no admit pan the ward, you no have nice bed for lie down and not get proper care. Because you no tax money and make everything up. You no take no tax money. If you mash up a blood clot hospital, every infant, you no bomb clot. Turn that ball for dropping on a blood clot house. We feel lock up these pussy hole, them a public servant. All railway, we should have lock up railway long time. Because justice system fail we. We should have lock up railway long bomber as clot time. Railway should have in a prison maga like a thread now I'm afraid. Kind of upon life blood clot sentence. We are ramp. You know see justice system fail we. The media come like we never hear about the end time. We never hear about the end time so these institutions are gonna fail, you know. Remember we in a revelation time. A revelation time I show you say the media and the government and the church them a work together. And now when time it a steering on a blood clot face, you so delusional and fool no bomber clot. You see history repeat itself. The media, this government and the church them a work together. How can a prime minister can go sign a blood clot backdoor deal? If he carrying the worst set of blood clot criminal in our country and the media in the street I bring awareness to the people, ask them how want to think about this, what want to views on this, what the fuck with the media houses them, but we didn't know that these time are gonna come. The people are only for open on eye and pay attention. These institutions fail, you know. I feed you with music and I feed you with rum for turn blood clot idiot. And then even I feed you revolution music for you come back to yourself. Eh? And music but forget rich and get this and get that. You know we're gonna control. We don't run on this blood clot riches for and real. We no can't go freely enjoy the richness. We don't forget permission. We no fool, you fuck. Them are distracted to make you not creep all of these riches. And get distracted say, these riches will not run down. We not forget permission to use it. Them fool, hey. I don't know how the world's a blood clot fool. I think COVID would have wake up a world, but boy, the world still asleep. Boy, something different have to happen. Eh? We should have locked up railway long time. Harris Chang, remember, you know? It been one, Miss Colin Bell did ask Marlene Mala Ufort in a one town hall meeting say, the deputy prime minister, which is Harris Chang, the constitution will support it. Marlene Malawu confess and say, yeah, true, the constitution will support it. And we allow Harris Chang to get too much blood clot money for a position when it exists. Eh? For a position when it exists. And it's cool. It's cool. Want to listen to some more of them criminal people here.
Pay back the money. The Prime Minister took note of Dr. Wheatley's comment in the Sunday Gleaner to pay back the $1,000 for his birthday cake and other party-related expenses. Speaking of Dr. Wheatley, this question to the Prime Minister: will you ever consider Dr. Andrew Wheatley for a future position in your cabinet?
I'm always a believer in second chances and reforming and
a second chance to believe in Andrew. You find a loyal criminal where you and him can work. That you believe in. Remember, you know, and the same thing I do with Flight Green, you know, in a COVID when they go keep the champagne party, you know. You find a loyal criminal where you can manipulate. But don't go and listen.
Attention. I've paid close attention to public opinion. I don't think that the public is of a mood or a mind in that regard as yet.
Mr. Holness adds that investigations...
I'm telling you this is a batty boy up on the screen. We just go show look a while. A genocide the man create Panwy. The man is sending 10,000 of the worst set of criminal where America having in their country, where they want as far as possible for their country. The government collect money for taking these criminals. Genocide is, me say we go take out the bomb-clad Prime Minister out of Parliament. We go take out the mace out of Parliament. No more Parliament, no fear conduct until Andrew is moving pussy hole and come out of the Parliament. We go take out the blood-clad mace out of the Parliament. Parliament for stop. You see like how the world is stopping at 2020? We forgot to take out the blood clot mace and make the Parliament stop. At one time we have go to take out the mace out of the Parliament. We're not talking about now 10 or no. We're talking about, it's said like how then do the run. We then claim say then do the run for Westmoreland. You remember the run of them do for Westmoreland were there? And they all know the money in the reach Westmoreland. He said that crowd they come out for the run. I talk about all 5 times of that crowd there. And we are going to take out the mace out of the Parliament. Saying, I will not stop until Andrew will step down and we lock up in blood clot. Andrew and Harris Chang and Camille, when name the foreign minister, the Redam Shahag, cheer them, join together and create genocide upon the Jamaican people. And if one diplomat from America never did leak the information, the Jamaican people would have never know. The Jamaican people would have never know. Me here say right now as me speaking, I want a high level meeting. Andrew Holness and them a keep right now. If one whistleblower from America never break this information to Jamaica, wouldn't know nothing about it, you know? The government never intend for Jamaican people know about this, you know. Because in their mind, we're not going to notice. And this is how the government, remember, you know, we're not chatting with Andrew Holness again, you know. Andrew Holness put your hand on the Bible, say, I'm going to do right by it. Andrew go suck out your mama in a batty boy. You put your hand on the Bible and say, I'm going to do right by Jamaican people when I swear in a pussy. And this way you're doing, you violate a blood clot, you violate the contract in Andrew. We're not chatting with you about it, boy. One day if you don't say you violate the contract, you see the time when you put your blood clot on the Bible, pussy hole Andrew, and say you're going to do right by the Jamaican people and uphold the constitution, Batman, and go make backroad deal with for carrying the worst of the worst that a criminal. Pussy go suck your mind and come out of the Parliament without apology. You violate the contract, pussy. And criminalize the blood clot police force. If you back here your corruption, pussy. When the revolution start, the police can't stop it. So you keep up your fucking and depend on the police force to back it if when the blood clot revolution start. Let me tell you this, blood clot. The police force can't blood clot stop it. You put your hand on the Bible, pussy, and say you're going to right by the Jamaican people and uphold the constitution, Batman, and go behind the Jamaican people them back and sign deal for carrying 10,000 of the worst and the worst of the criminal pussy. You think we're not chatting with the batty boy? Nobody from Westmoreland are going back in the house that's in a pussy hole. I make the American government pay on a blood clot house, the worst of a blood clot criminal in a bumbo clot country. Eh? And I pay some look a Batman labor right girl and so. It must never be. And I'm tell the people them in the diaspora this. No make them come with no look of visa blackmail. Cause it's safe we in the diaspora, but then use visa and blackmail we. And we stoop to that and then get to do what they want to do. It's when they're not ready for we, then just kick out to them blood clot country and we on the blood clot criminal them have to go live back on the island. So all the people in the diaspora, every blood clot that Jamaican living in the diaspora, this is something for big as of concern for you, you know. This is another normal thing, you know. The government of Jamaica break the contract when the pussy old Prime Minister put his hand on the Bible and say him go uphold the Constitution and the right by the Jamaican people when him a swear in. And why the fuck do Andrew honest? You break the contract, pussy. You got lift up. And we don't know blood clot chattings. You got to go. Harris Chang, you have to lift up to you, pussy. We not work with you, know. Remember, the 3rd of September last year, you know, the people them showing us that they not work with you, know. And Andrew one is through your link, your teethy blood clot election, you know. Remember the people them decide that they not work with you, know. And you force on your blood clot teeth himself back on the people them, you know. Just because run off the people them off of them land, you know. And out of the blues, you have 10,000 of the worst set of blood clot criminal in America. Convict with all type of crime one can think about. These blood clot people with them are in the island do it. They say they want these people as far as possible from America so they can't come back in their country. I'm going to play some things. I'm going to listen.
And reports are still outstanding.
If the reports that are left to come, the investigations in the future, what he does going forward, then, you know, if the assessment is such, then it should not be a difficulty. But as at this moment, there is still things to consider before we could reach that point.
So, this is your argument, you know. You say, if he repeat himself, you know, that's it for him, you know. I'm not chatting with you, you know. I'm not chatting with you, brother. Your word should be your ban. Your word should be your ban. You understand? Your word should be your ban. We'll move on. I have something more to listen to this.
Good evening and thank you so much for joining us for another edition of All Angles. I'm Dion Jackson Milo. As always, welcome to our viewers on onespotmedia.com. Remember, you can tweet along with us. Our hashtag is TVJ All Angles. Now, on December 4, a report that the Auditor General had done into operations at the National Refinery Petrojam was tabled in Parliament. For this special edition of All Angles, we take a look back at some of the issues and concerns that had been raised before the publication of the report and some of the initial responses that the public received. On May 22, opposition spokesman on science and technology, Julian Robinson, first raised the Petrojam issue when he delivered his sectoral presentation in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, there is widespread nepotism where persons who lack the appropriate experience and expertise are being put in critical positions within that entity. There is victimization of staff, of persons who are standing up for principle and who are either being fired or sidelined. There are major project overruns that are taking place at Petrogen. And Mr. Speaker, what is happening at this state-owned agency is what I would call the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West at this state agency. Mr. Speaker, it requires the intervention of the Auditor General to go in with immediate effect to examine what is taking place at this entity. Mr. Speaker, we have a situation, for example, where in this entity, donations were made last year of 30 million to a number of entities, just donations to constituencies of politically connected persons, where there is no proof that the donation that would have been made, for example, to a school to undertake a particular project has actually been done.
Now, on May 29th, the Energy Minister, Dr. Andrew Wheatley, spoke in Parliament on the issue, especially that issue of donations.
The donations made through Petrogen under this board have followed the guidelines outlined in the donation policy document. I have no need for any innuendos, Mr. Speaker, when I can call on the facts at my disposal.
Remember you spoke to... Ono system a liar. Ono system why ma say so? A lie ma tell. Ono system a liar. So no matter about my right to the Integrity Commission now, go right to your ma. Ono system a liar. Oh, listen.
$39 million in donations to fund projects in 6 demarcated constituencies in 2017. But 19 plus million, almost half of that amount, is in your specific constituency. And I can give you the specific amounts if you would like.
No, you already have them.
I'm sure you already have them, but he didn't mention them.
The figure $39 million is incorrect. In fact, it's far more than that. That was dispersed. But I will clarify it. Just so
Mr. Speaker, may I be allowed to the figure instead of far more than that. So, honestly, say this guy is a high-level criminal. Honestly, say a tooth member, you know. This is the second time. This guy is a high-level. This guy, we forgot seizing asset. Andrew Wheatley, we forgot seizing asset. We see him driving a vehicle on Blackie Road and take him out of it. And go sell it. And put by the money in the government, in the copper. We see him and take him out of a vehicle. I'm a thief. But I'm not him alone. I'm a Andrew. And at the same nature of crime I'm going with. Illicit enrichment. This guy is a thief. High-level criminal. So when Andrew find out, say, in namesake, is a criminal, he say, he believe in a second chance. Because this guy is very useful to Andrew. That is why this guy come out the other day, last night, and I say, people that talk about come from a humble beginning. And this thing will come out for him. He must protect his reputation. And him alone, he can bring down, he can carry down other member of parliament were behind him. That him and say,
We finish, Mr. Speaker.
Dr. Wheatley,
just do some fact check. I have it right here. Fact check.
Dr. Wheatley, please answer the question.
Check. Because I wanted to ensure that I was able to make a presentation.
All right. That speaker of the house, yeah, Perennial Charles, I don't think he was a bad speaker of the house, only through my thief too, Because the land them when thief over St. Thomas, I don't really feel him land them, He's a politician, it buy them land, but him know about it, and the politician man dead, them capture the land them. And I really, him know the link. I want big politician man that buy the land for the people them at St. Thomas. But through the man dead, and through them a big man to know about it, he go take over the property. But me have a voice now to play about that too. But I think he wasn't a bad speaker. Because me like how I deal with this matter. I must tell Andrew Wheatley, say, answer the question. I saw Juliet only shouldn't operate. He might operate like We can't, this market bomber clock good for nothing. Bigfoot, pussy wall, market girl. I can operate like the parliament and yard. Eh? I saw the parliament, remember this type of parliament we used to, you know. I don't know what I go on now, you know. But see the type of parliament we used to, yeah. The thief in Bridging. He might thief, but me think he might do a good work as understand? But we'll listen some more.
Mr. Speaker, in 2017, Homestead Primary and Sidlam Community Center benefited. The entities applied without any interference from the minister, if that is what is being implied by the member. The organizations applied, wrote their proposal, the board approved those proposals, the checks were made payable to the institutions, they implemented the projects.
Now, then General Manager, I beg your pardon, of Petrojam, Floyd Grindley, appeared before the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee of Parliament. That was on June 13.
Listen to this.
Within the past 6 months or so, do you have any cases before the Ministry of Labour and the IDT regarding staff and termination?
Yes, member.
How many?
There's one.
Only one? IDT?
Pardon me?
One before the IDT?
One, that's the best of my knowledge, one member.
Any other in the Ministry of Labour outside of the IDT?
I think there are maybe one other in front of Ministry of Labour.
One other, so that will be two?
Will be two, yeah.
And not one?
But one in IDT and one with Communication Ministry of Labour.
So Ministry of Labour, IDT, okay. And those are for improper dismissal? That's a claim by the employees.
What's your question, member?
If there are cases before, if they report to the Ministry of Labour, either the Ministry of Labour, Industrial Relations Unit or the IDT, it is, what does the matter relates to? Is it claimed by the employer, former employer, of improper dismissal or termination?
Mr. Chairman.
Member.
I was not going into the specifics of those cases. We do not want them being prejudiced by what is said here.
And I share my colleague's observation. I have no interest in the specifics now. My question is, those cases, two cases that you identified, what is the claim being made? Not the specifics of it. What is the claim? They must go there for some reason. They don't just end up there. What is the basis of them being, what's the claim being made while they are referred?
Remember what I can share with you this morning. Any termination, due processes were followed.
Mr. Brindley, I've been here long enough to hear all kind of mumbo jumbo. I don't want it from you this morning. What is it?
Member Jackson.
Tell me about due process. Jackson. What was the claim made by the employee while matters are there?
I'll get the specifics and share with you.
No, you don't know as the general manager. Matters affecting Petrojam that end up in the Ministry of Labour, and you come here and tell Jamaica that you don't know why they are there.
Members, I said I'll share the specific. You asked for the specific information.
I didn't ask for the specific. I said what was the basis of them? What was the claim made on Petrojam why they are there? You either know or you don't know.
The allegations are unfair dismissal. That is the in front of.
So you have a support staff there to just ask. That's why support staff come here. So if you don't know, you ask them rather than tell me you have to leave and come back to tell me another time. Don't continue with another. No, I'm very, very intolerant of those responses.
In the media, there would have been a discussion as it related to your HR officer getting some $12 million per year. I would like to find out what is the range? Are the skill sets of this individual the same as you had it before? Is there any adjustment to the job description? Is the function being provided or performed by this individual in excess of what you paid before? Is it more or less?
All compensation by the company to an employee is in compliance with the approved band by Ministry of Finance, as approved by Ministry of Finance. The compensation for the previous HR manager was 9.5 million. However, 9.5 million was paid to the HR manager, but we also had a IR consultant that supported that HR manager, the previous HR manager, that we paid approximately 5.2 million for the year. The current HR manager is not complemented with a IR consultant because of her skill set and the experience that she is bringing to Petrojam.
What is the experience and the training, the qualification that informs the competencies to provide that skill set you made reference to?
Before, for example, we didn't have a good succession planning for our staff members. And as you know, you would accept the fact that as a company thinking ahead, we have to think about the future. The current HR manager.
What is her qualification vis-a-vis the outgoing person that she replaces?
The skill sets, as you know, for HR it starts by recruitment. The skill set is there to demonstrate that the current person has a skill set from recruitment all the way to retention. So
You're
as you know,
repeating yourself,
HR.
Mr. Greenley. I ask you what the qualification of the person is. What degree certificate that the person holds coming to the position? What is her experience before, where she served, how many years of service, number of employees in the former employment that allows you to establish that she has the skill sets?
I can get the full list, but the HR manager currently possesses the Bachelor in Human Resources. She also have a MBA certificate along with many other certifications. I can get the full list and provide to you.
Okay, let's go to our first break. When we come back, we'll have more from Parliament and later on more from the PAAC. Remember our hashtag, it's TVJ All Angles.
Oh boy, I have so much more.
Negotiations are still underway.
Hold on, I'm gonna play something different before me. I'm gonna get back to something with this guy. We have so much thing about this guy, Andrew Waitley. But I'm gonna go to Aris Chang. The man with illicit enrichment and organized crime. And this way my Andrew and Camilla Johnson Smith do, this is more than organized crime. We are sending 10,000 criminals upon Jamaican people without their knowledge. 10,000 of the worst is set a criminal without the people them knowledge. This is more than hey. Anyway, Aris Chang I make one whole heap of talk. Like he want to fool some people, but he can't fool the whole away. Cause remember, we no born pan harmful day. Listen this guy.
Agreement, no understanding, and there are no discussions to accept convicts from the United States. In fact, anyone coming from the United States is reviewed by the NIB before I indicate that they can land in the country. There is no discussion, review, or understand to accept 10,000 illegal immigrants from the United States. Again, the only illegal immigrants we take from the United States are the Jamaicans who are there. And those conditions are negotiated by professionals from the Ministry of National Security and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
We are actively searching for other countries to take people from third countries. So we are actively, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts and pedophiles and child rapists out of our country.
Us from the United States.
When I hear murderer, pedophile, and child rapist out of their country. So Andrew Holness decides if he take in pedophile, child rapist, and murderer in Jamaica. And the people them of Jamaica did vote for Mark Golding to protect them from these type of thing. Andrew Wallace thief it. Me say, we know in a no chat him this is about the boy. Remember, nothing where the government say about this thing here, we believe them. Nothing at all. If the information never did leak by a whistleblower, Jamaican people would know about it. So nothing at all with Harris Chang or Andrew Jones or Camilla Johnson Smith, nothing at all with them say out of their mouth, we will listen to them. Because if it never did leak, we wouldn't know about it. So if it never leak, or something we never know about. So one things that is shit bag. I can't tell you nothing make sense. Remember, America pay them for take out these criminal child rapists and murder out of their country, Pay them get. And I hide it. And I hide it. But maybe not telling enough from the day before me even hear about this. Say, we no need to guard the hardware, go buy out all of the whole stick them, all of the picker stick them, because politicians will get beaten. Politicians in Jamaica will get beaten, and I don't know, far from now. Believe, me say, politicians in Jamaica going to get a beating and never believe. The man say rapist, murderer, child molester. Harris Chang and Jones and Camilla, cause Camilla Johnson Smith a foreign business in deal with, so him, Andrew Harris Chang. And Harris Chang deal with security. Camilla Johnson Smith deal with anything to deal with pan that the scale, and Andrew the Prime Minister. I cheer blood clot them. Decide to create this genocide pan Jamaican people without their knowledge. Without their knowledge. And this is one of the reasons to prove to the Jamaican people that the media sell them out. The media sell out the people them, even though 10,000 child rapists, murderer, all type, the worst of the worst set of drunkard them, where America want to get out of their country, so them are muse to America. A Jamaica, Jamaica never send them come. This is genocide. And for the simple fact of the matter, the government hide it from the opposition, hide it from the people them. If one whistleblower from overseas never did leak this information, would I never know about it? Then I just take time carrying them. Make people feel see a tourist them. Then I just see them all over the place. My viewers and subscribers, Andrew must get removed from the office. We don't need no election for Andrew Wallace again. I don't know, voting business are going to take out Andrew Wallace. He must get removed. If he don't want to come out with tie one rope on him and pull him out on one chuck, he must come out of the blood clot parliament. A genocide this guy create for them personal benefit. Can you believe this? For them personal benefit. Andrew Wallace and the administration are endanger every single Jamaican life. For them personal benefit.
The U.S. government has been urging a number of countries to accept immigrants who are in the country illegally and some convicted for serious crimes. A number of countries have rejected the offer by the Trump administration. But in his statement,
some country reject the offer. It is an offer where America pay the country to take these criminals out of their country. It's not a free thing. The government lie to the people them saying they not collect for carrying criminal upon them. The government just lie. Andrew Wallace must get removed from office. And these liberators upon social media collect money for spread a narrative. Don't forget to no teeth lick out of no mouth. This is not politics. This is a life and death. This is a life. Remember, we hear about some type of crime in America, When even went to a documentary, you don't watch it, pan. Remember we hear about some crime happening in America. Remember a documentary, you don't watch it, pan. And one time I watch it, pan documentary, you belly weak. These are the type of criminal when they are sending in our country, pan. And the media silent. The media show themselves again. The media is not afraid to show themselves. The media showing us say, it's all about the dollar bill. The media should have sent out every media houses in Jamaica. Should have sent out them journalists in the street to hear what the people them have to say. But because they ain't get paid, them no want to do that. They no want to do that. So them prefer play down low. You don't see what go on? Jamaican people and journalists and the military and the police force and the institution, all of the institution them, if we have no back, then take side against you know. We only have ourselves. We only have ourselves. And every time we deal with politics, we can't play politics for the whole 5 years till the election again. This is a joke. There's no way you can get up every day and play politics. And because you can't display them type of stupidity, it make we look stupid. That is why Donald Trump can't even approach Andrew Holness. And the thing about this too, you know, what me I want on you know. You see, besides Andrew Holness a thief and corrupted, that is why Donald Trump can just do what he want to do. He couldn't do it in Maya Matley. Maya Matley not thief taxpayer money. The country them will agree if we take these criminals. A country where corrupted just do no research. All of the country will agree if we do this thing. Just do the research in these Caribbean countries. That and then a corruption. Only the corruption Caribbean country them have to accept this type of deal. Because remember, you know, all of the money where America sending in Jamaica in a COVID, remember Andrew Holness them thief it, you know. And remember America them and watch her go on and see say the Integrity Commission flag Andrew Holness for the money with them sending and the charity money. Remember all of these things, you know. I work against we, you know, because we feel for all Andrew Holness accountable, you know. The girl named Kamika, you see Kamika Prince, may I pray one thunderball drop in your house and kill your blood clot. Kamika Prince, the girl we did for charge, Andrew not charge him. May I pray one lightning ball drop in your blood clot house spy you. And fry you like chicken. May I pray a lightning ball drop in your house. The man will fair lead by example. You get the opportunity to charge him. And because they look position for your selfish bumbo clot, cranny warring blood clot self. You take side with corruption and don't charge a blood clot Prime Minister. Saying, remember all now he still can't certify. Because he mixed up in an Andrew Wheatley. Remember Andrew Wheatley? He mixed up in an Andrew Wheatley corruption. Andrew Holness is tied to Andrew Wheatley corruption. And when Andrew Wheatley say this can bring down the whole of them, Juliet Holness get bringer. Juliet Holness wasn't pleased at all. Because Juliet Holness knows that in thieving man involved in this. You see the gag claw where Andrew Holness put in a parliament. Alright. We soon hear Juliet Holness report send come a blood clot parliament. What? Listen, you know. Listen out for Juliet Holness won't come a parliament. Listen, you know. Remember, a gunshot, them give Integrity Commission man for this, you know. Gunshot him get, you know. To how serious this thing is, you know. Remember, then kill her for the, I remember the Integrity, Ryan Evans. Then kill her for him. And when the news media back up in our colleague and say, what do you think about the shooting? He say, ask the government. So we can't go on like we're stupid. Not because Andrew Holness are the so-called Prime Minister. And we still commit murder, send man to go do hitman work. One time Peter Phillips them say I'm a thief, him can't show or him come by the house. Remember him say I'm a human so he can't catch bad mind. Him a human. And him love gun. And all of them have tried to protect face. Hey, go on listen to some more.
Sought to assure the public that the safety and security of Jamaica and its people, as well as our obligations under international law, have guided every step of the discussions on the Memorandum of Understanding between Jamaica and the U.S. government. According to Dr. Chang, the individuals who are scheduled to be transferred under the agreement are not being brought to Jamaica as permanent migrants. He argued that foreign nationals are being facilitated through a structured process to transit through Jamaica to a third territory, including return to their home countries. Jamaica is not opening its borders for an uncontrolled migration program. The MOU, he said, is the outcome of negotiations between two sovereign partners, adding that it was not an automatic acceptance of any proposal by the Americans. He said Jamaica's technical teams engaged in detailed discussions with their U.S. counterparts to ensure that the framework included the necessary safeguards and protections for Jamaica. Dr. Chang stressed that at no point did Jamaica compromise its sovereignty or ignore its duty to the Jamaican people.
Of course, Harris Chang, suck out your mother, batty boy. You never come to Jamaican people and tell them nothing about this, you know. So when you come out and put out this statement, Harris Chang, if you go away, and lightning ball, if you drop in your house too and kill a blood clot in your house too. Lightning ball, me pray lightning ball drop in your house, Harris Chang. Me pray lightning ball drop in your blood clot house. You never come to the people them pussy hole. If this information never leak, nobody would know about it. What a blood clot disrespect, or disrespect with Prime Minister Mark Golding. Eh? Watch it, big blood clot disrespect. And the think dirty Andrew have the audacity about Mark Golding ain't good friend. You stink like shit. But your good friend, Mark. Which Mark Golding are your good friend?
Also does not create an automatic obligation for Jamaica to accept any individual, and either country retains the ability to terminate the arrangement. Importantly, there will be no transfers until both countries have agreed on the required operational procedures for orderly implementation. Jamaica will retain the authority to reject any individual proposed for transfer on any flight. Prior health screening, identity verification, and criminal record checks and clearance from the National Intelligence Bureau will be key requirements before any individual is considered for acceptance, according to the Security Minister. Dr. Chang is making it clear that individuals with criminal antecedents will not be accepted under this arrangement, as Jamaica's security considerations remain paramount. Under the agreement, 25 individuals will be transferred to Jamaica every 2 weeks, but this is subject to important operational safeguard. Where the number of individuals pending transfer or remaining in Jamaica exceeds a threshold of 10 people, the process will be paused until conditions are reviewed and normalized. This is to ensure that there is no more than 10 TCNs remaining in Jamaica within any 30-day window. The government has also insisted that all actions under this arrangement comply with the domestic laws of both countries and applicable international obligations, including respect for human rights. The Security Minister said lessons were taken from similar arrangements entered into by countries where terms were tailored based on individual national circumstances, laws, and security considerations. Halshane Burke, Radio Jamaica News.
Jamaica is not receiving any deportees from the United States, except Jamaicans. I repeat that. We are not...
Harris Strong, if I miss it, I tell you. Me say you want to get kick and thump and box from Montego Bay to Kingston with the resignation letter pussy hole. You know hear me I tell you? You fear get your teeth them lick out of your head for this year. And the thing about it, remember, you want blood clot spy in our country, you know. He's a spy in our country. He's a spy in our country. Eh? Because of the corruption where you find yourself in now. You take up the job for be one fucking spy in our country. For this time. Let me tell you something, you know. No, Andrew Wallace not give a fuck about the talking. Andrew Wallace say we have a war and forget him out of parliament. Desmond McKenzie said them not surrender back Jamaica to the PNP. So, we have to prepare for war, you know. Because remember they now want to go to prison, you know. And they know, say, we are going to deal with them terrible. They know when time everything busts out to our knowledge. They know, so we are going to deal with them like a piranha fish. So all you see them are going, and then life them a fight for. Everything we see them a do and then life them a fight for. Believe, you know. All of them a fight for their life. Them have survival mode then inner. All of them. Andrew Honest, Harry Strong. All of them in a survival and then life them a fight for. Believe no man. Everything what them a do it for stay alive. Because them know when the Jamaican people get this information where them a hide from them, they know say we are gonna name them like a piranha fish. Down to bone. They know. Say the piranha them ready for name them down to bone. So then life them a fight for. Believe. Not they think that them a fight to spend no money. This is life and death for them. I hope this is life and death for the Andrew Honest administration. Life and death. And then life them a fight for. Because they know once this information become public knowledge, we are going to name them like piranha fish down to bone.
Except we have no agreement, no understanding to accept deportees from the United States. We accept every month 100 Jamaican deportees.
Yeah, ask all them sleep at night. They not sleep at night. Then they pan WhatsApp group call. A WhatsApp group call them have to depend. Them are living in fear. So them have to create a politician WhatsApp, go MP WhatsApp group call. If you not run out of their house and start go crazy, me see them life them a fight for. Believe. All of them. In Andrew Honest administration, they not fight for go spend their money. Them a fight for their life, a survival mode in. Because they know once this information become public knowledge, what them do against the Jamaican people, they know the Jamaican people are going to lose it. And no bodyguard, no police, nobody can stop the Jamaican people from get to them. Them know. It in them know. That is why Andrew Honest change the police clothes, make them look like them are Israel police, because Jamaica is now run by Israel, you know. Saying, and the Jamaican people, where Andrew Honest a plan for left back on the island, then only are going left back for use as workers. Because Andrew Honest a try to repopulate Jamaica, and the native Jamaica now go have nothing. They go live in one trailer park and be only workers. So them are going left out of the trailer park and go work for these rich criminals. Other type of Jamaica the Andrew Honest a create. And use a smart digital system for monitor the people them. And when the people them rebel, in switch off jam decks upon them. And remember Kevin Smith did come tell Andrew Honest plan and then kill him. But we want to listen some more, Arishanka. We want to listen some more.
And we have the expertise and the staff to manage their entry into Jamaica. That arrangement was negotiated by professionals so that they can come in a structured, organized manner and be resettled in Jamaica, their homeland. The cost of that is all Jamaican. We are receiving, and we have no agreement to or understanding, the MOUs, to receive convicts from the United States. And this, of course, and the Jamaicans are deported, which we have
stop talk about Jamaican, like I try to convince the people them say Jamaican deported them. Harry Strong, the people them are going to name me alive like piranha fish. Harry Strong, you have to go run away, you know. Because we know it's a spy in our country. And you create genocide for the Jamaican people. And one of them there, Harry Strong, we're going to take you to your vehicle. One of them there, we are going to take you to your vehicle and arrest you. Believe, you know. One of them there, Harry Strong, we're going to block your road for you and take you to your vehicle and arrest you. And when you see the crowd of people, your bodyguard can't do nothing more than hand over you to it. Harry Strong, me say, it going to come a time where we are going to block your road and take you out of your vehicle and lock up your blood clot and your bodyguard, them are going to hand you over to it because the crowd, them are going to say, they can't do nothing but hand you over to it. Me want you to think, Harry Strong, you stop going like you untouchable. Because you have a look at bodyguard them with gun, I protect you, why you don't feel like you're so powerful. Harry Strong. We want you, until you left the work for a long time, and you insist. Let me tell you this, Harry Strong. Not even the dog will piss on the wall of Babylon shall escape the wrath. Harry Strong. Not even the dog will piss on the wall of Babylon shall escape the wrath. And remember, we see it, you tell we. Say the police will shoot and kill we. And I have you up for that. Because it can't take back. No apology, no come back and retract, no, it can't take back. Harry Strong, what you did say, you can't nobody say it. You say it already. And remember, we have up a blood clot for that. Because you use your office and I kill Jamaican. And you will pay for it. You must pay for it. You go and enjoy the little free time you have. Go and enjoy the little free time you have. Andrew did tell me, say nobody now come to save we. And we are going to save ourselves. And we are going to arrest one by one. We are going to arrest you. And we are going to remind you. Because it's like you don't forget. The last time I checked Harry Strong, you a public servant. And you serve the public. And for the simple fact of the matter, you go behind our back. Yeah, Andrew Jones and Camilla Johnson Smith. Go sign this genocide deal. You breach your contract. And we are going to hold you accountable for it. Andrew, we going to hold you accountable for it. Andrew, Marcus Garvey tell you about fear blood clot ending, you know. Andrew Wellness, Marcus Garvey tell you about fear blood clot ending. So I just want you to sleep and think about Marcus Garvey prophecy. Marcus Garvey tell you about fear ending. You are the youngest blood clot prime minister serving in Jamaica. So Andrew, I think you shouldn't worry about Marcus Garvey prophecy, you know. Andrew Wellness. The time you grown on people platform and a chat on up a fuckery, you need to sit down and think about Marcus Garvey prophecy. And more you check all of the prime minister that must serve before you. Then age. And check for you. And look for Marcus Garvey prophecy. And if you not listen to the video, Andrew, somebody will listen to me, we affiliate with Andrew, you need to tell himself to go look back for Marcus Garvey prophecy. When say about the youngest prime minister on King Street. So Andrew, go and think about Marcus Garvey prophecy. I worry about land and sitting, go worry about Marcus Garvey prophecy. Because you choose to fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. You get the chance last year, September, to change things. And you choose to fulfill Marcus. Remember you choose it, you know. Just remember you choose it. So I think you need to go meditate on Marcus Garvey prophecy. Because you can't nobody do it, you know.
Agreements, because America is our primary ally and primary partner in trade and in security. And we do have deportees from Jamaica to the United States from time to time, or we have occasionally from the United States convicts. But we have no agreement, no understanding, and there are no discussions to accept convicts from the United States. In fact, anyone coming from the United States is reviewed by the NIB before I indicate that they can land in the country. There is no discussion, review, or understand to accept 10,000 illegal immigrants from the United States. Again, the only illegal immigrants we take from the United States are the Jamaicans who are there. And those conditions are negotiated by professionals from the Ministry of National Security and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We have signed, after extensive negotiation by the relevant professionals, again mainly from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of National Security, Office of the Prime Minister, and of course the lawyers from the Attorney General's office. An agreement to transition to Jamaica some third country nationals from the United States. The number is 25. It's an understanding, and at no time will the number exceed 25 because we have the right to refuse anyone at any time. And both parties can terminate the entire agreement without any long-term notice.
To Dr. Chang, will the MOU that is signed to govern how we interact with the TNCs, will that be made public?
Will the MOU?
Yes, be made public.
It's a public document. Yes, it will be public. It will be available to the public. We don't normally publish them, but it's available to the public. Okay.
And can you tell us what is the latest, or give us timelines in place for the construction of the new modern prison?
Yeah. That's still somewhere off, but it has nothing to do with it, with the current status. The individuals we are receiving in the United States will not be detained in any of our corrections.
I'm just asking that question.
The criminal, the rapist and murderer them, and child molester we are coming in the country, I got roam free. Can you tell you now?
The prison itself is still, we are acquiring the property in St. Catherine, and it is somewhere down the road. It will not become under the, it will not be one of the fast project. It's a huge project. We're looking on the possibility of about $30 billion. In fact, I would say that the police, well, there are several police facilities we'd like to build before. We have had to make significant efforts to improve the conditions like we're doing for police in our prisons. The population is 3,700. We have space, but we have been improving a number of them for the specialized prisoners we have.
To Minister Chang, what does the government believe, our cabinet believe, is the most challenging part of this TCN arrangement? And two, I noticed that other countries in the Caribbean, as you mentioned, have similar programs. In St. Kitts and Nevis, for example, the Prime Minister said that only Caribbean nationals will be accepted under their program.
Yeah.
Is it I know you said that you're not sure about the nationality so far, but is it a similar case where you're saying only Caribbean nationals will be accepted? And what guarantee does the government have that the countries will accept their nationals after coming here?
All right. First of all, the operationalization has not been finalized in terms of what you do to operationalize. And in talking to the professionals, well, in exchanging thoughts with the professionals who are doing the discussion, this is a matter that I discuss with technical people in the ministry who have experience and foreign affairs. The primary criteria of established that they should speak English, which they should speak English. We have put nothing else on it. Would prefer if there are people who have skills and if they can speak English, it makes it easier to come to Jamaica. That's the only criteria. I have personally confirmed with the technical people. We look at other things. Jamaica is bigger than St. Kitts, and therefore we are like a more metropolitan country. We have Spanish tourists, we have German tourists, we have Japanese tourists. So the likelihood is that we'll get third country personnel from across the globe. We are seen as a possible assistance, not just to take a few for ease the pressure, but we have excellent air transport out of here to Europe and elsewhere, and that's why we have been asked to assist, and that we'll therefore work with our Jamaican professionals, work their counterparts to see how to operationalize when we settle the other issues like accommodation and timing and screening as is required, because we screen them coming in anyway. But we will have some indications that the NIB will look at that to ensure when we have the names, we're not getting the criminals or somebody else of ill repute. There's no guarantee what you're in this kind of agreement. There's no guarantee either way. When they get here, there are people who are moving illegally through very difficult challenges to get to the United States. As I said, they have been to other countries, and their immediate response in the first fortnight to get out is over 94% leave past their home country. They are not criminals. There are more people looking at a different opportunity. Jamaica, we have a big name.
If the man are criminal with a blood clot on a hidey, you want somebody use a piece of syrup and lick out the teeth them out of your mouth. You want your teeth lick out of your mouth.
Which is justified and a good brand. But the raw reality, which we sometimes tend to overlook, our per capita income is $7,000 per capita. It doesn't offer opportunities to people who are seeking to achieve a certain level of quality of life away from Jamaica and to live their dreams. They go to a country with a per capita income of $8,000 per capita. And that's where they're heading for. Majority are going to look to head back home and find a way back in the United States. Like some Jamaicans do, we take them in this week and they find a way back to the United States next week. People are doing that kind of activity. That's how they behave. And when we, in the real world, as government, we have to take decisions based on what we see as best practice. We can't make guarantees.
All right.
And I said, to other countries where the per capita income doubles ours, they have moved, I said, 94% moved within 2 weeks. And I said, the understanding is, if they stay here, we don't take any more. And make that very clear. At extreme end, if 25 say, the first 25 come and say, we're staying in Jamaica. You may not have the income. We may not.
I mean, if they stay here, you're not taking anymore. No Jamaica, they must come for stay. Me say you want jape up and get some thumping in your mouth. You want somebody jape up and hold your blood clot necktie and haul up and give you some punch in your mouth.
See the jobs are the, you know, they might be professional, like the one Jamaican professional who is staying where they are. You know, they have no interest in coming back to Jamaica. They get a job and they actually get a pace compared to Jamaica, but they want to stay there. They may say that if 25 come, then the program stops. I repeat it. If the 25 come and say we are staying in Jamaica, the program stops.
Hey.
Ceases.
Yo.
Immediately.
We take out a batty boat and carry and just beat him. Who would just see him come in a vehicle and just block you with and take him out and beat him? Beat him to scorn.
All right. I believe we have Liver now. Good.
Morning, everyone. Liver and Barrett, the Gleaner Company. Minister, I wanted to just pick up. My question is right where you left off just now. Given that the agreement is now signed,
yeah,
can you tell the people of Jamaica what framework the government has put in place to ensure that none of the TCNs that we accept, that they don't leak into the Jamaican society? That's one. No. And two, Minister, can you sort of explain the difference in the handling of a TCNs as against the handling of the Haitians when they come here?
The TCNs are being brought here and then understand we are worked out with the United States government, and then they are handled in conjunction with the IOM. Haitians are coming here illegally. They are all illegal migrants. And we take positions to...
So these people now coming to our country illegal. Remember, we don't ask if we carry them now. Remember, you know. Anjo, Jamaica no fear in a pussy hole. Jamaica no fear in a Anjo. So yeah, three of us can't come together and talk about you're not going to bring in 10,000 people from our land, you know. Anjo must get removed from the office. Anjo one is must get a padlock for put on Anjo one is office. Anjo for season this is from the government for business. Anjo, me say, if the Jamaican people don't think like, oh, me, I think you have a blood clot runway. If the Jamaican people did not think like, oh, me, I think, Andrew, you have to fire yourself. You don't believe? Harris Strong. If the Jamaican people think like, oh, me, I think it's Harris Strong, you have to run away. I feel like Harris Strong, you wouldn't know. Me say, If the people them is a think half like how me I think, nobody in the Andrew on the side in the parliament. All of them run away. We'd have to use a magnifying glass and look for them. Think they shrink. How them disappear so fast. Harry Strong. Me say, cause energy we deal with energy, you know. And the people them are gonna feel the energy in Harry Strong, cause me I put it out, you know. You see the warrior spirit, the warrior energy, me I put it out in Harry Strong. Through the radio wave, you know. Through the ear wave, you know. You see, when the people them start think like, oh, me I think Harry Strong, you have to run blood clot way. All Andrew have to run away.
Turn them to their home as quickly as possible, directly. We don't have to send them to a third country. Those who stay apply for asylum, and we have to keep them in a place of. So we have to detain them.
Big up everybody who check in.
We don't detain TCNs. They are transitioning transitioning through the country. You go to an airport, and you are transiting on it. You wait a flight to the next one. If you land, technically it's almost similar to that. So the Haitians who are here. Their cases are in court. Some have gone as far as they go to our courts first, then they go to the international courts, and they seek to get asylum. If they receive asylum, we keep them. It's international law. If they fail to receive asylum, then we send them back home in the nearest. Well, the best way we do it, we use our ships and send them back home. Two different things. We have a set of people coming from a friendly country, which we want to negotiate an understanding
America
to bring
is
them
not
here.
a friendly country of the citizens of Jamaica. America is a friendly. America own our friend. Remember one time I was sick, a foreigner no fly go, you know. So own America a friend. America and the people of Jamaica no friend. If you go in the street and ask the people them some question, then they tell you no. Uno and Trump are friend, not the people them. So just because Uno no want to go to prison, or Uno no want the people them kill on a blood clot, Uno decide to sell out the country. Because Uno no want Jamaican people kill on a blood clot, Uno prefer sell out the country. Uno can't hide from this judgment. Let me tell you, Uno can't hide from the judgment here. It was ordained for the wrath of Jamaican people to take out for Uno. Uno can't hide this one Harry Strong. There's no hiding place for this judgment. I just make Uno know. There's no hiding place. So it's all on our plan. Is it all on our plan? Uno watch. All on have to step down. Andrew Wheatley, I got call on her name. Andrew put the gag claw for protect her. But of how long he can protect her for. Me say me can't wait for the day Harry Strong. The time come for Jamaican people name no like piranha fish. I remember piranha fish name anything live. Alive they name things. So one time in the kitchen is name me down to bone live. That's a piranha fish deal with them prey. So just know say the piranha fish line up for no. Never for one day. Me I talk to you all on you, Andrew. All on no. Just know the piranha fish just line up. And lick them tongue. Ready for come name no down to bone. All on no break the contract. Want to put on a hand on the Bible and say not do right by the Jamaican people. This a deal should never even talk about without the Jamaican people them knowledge. And we the citizens of Jamaica, we the original native, I say we not support that deal here. And Jamaican people, we need to start to lock down some of them business places, make them know we're serious. So lock down some business place. And make Donald Trump have to do anything you want to do. Them. Couldn't carry out. For them mandate for them. Them and Donald Trump have to have it out. But we must never make one plain load of these criminal. Remember, rapist, child molester, the most high-level criminal. Arrest them and let in from the people them in Jamaica. And for most of this government wicked member, then I release the sex offender. This criminal government, these people need to get put on a fire in range, man. These politicians need to put on a fire in blood clot range. Make the righteous JCF member them fire upon them blood clot. The Jones and the administration need to go put up a Chipnam Park as the shooting target. All of them need for carry a Chipnam Park, blindfold, make the young police them train for shoot off of them. Them for use a Chipnam Park as the target. And Jones and the administration. And them for carry a Chipnam Park or use as target over there. Make a young police them, the righteous young police them. We are come to come do the right work for Jamaican people. Not to take money from politicians. We go do no hitman work. We are come to obey. And them with them and the people them can live as a family. Maintain a good relationship. You understand? But that administration will operate right now in Jamaica. Need to go up a Chipnam Park, go put on a fire in range, make the young police shoot off of them. You know, more time you never go to Chipnam Park and hear them a fire beer shot in a hill over there. Them go put on the fire and range over there. Some are split them up. Some go on the soldier camp, fly fire and range. And some go over the JCF fire and range. Split them up. Some go JDF, some go JCF. These politicians need to put on the fire and range. Wicked people them.
And transit them to their home country. Haitians are coming here illegally, and we like we treat every other illegal migrant. We get illegal migrants from Pakistan, if I recall, the kind of recent ones, and other countries, and we send them back on the next flight. We get illegal migrants from the United States. Sorry.
You will get illegal migrants from the United States and I laugh. Arrest me say, man, you want 2 hard box in your blood clot. So when a criminal, so we deal with you now. Remember, you know how as long as you live, you will never get no respect again. No. So they must send out RG Marks, say she and deal with the people them. Nothing no go so.
Say she go and volunteer.
Nothing no go so. Camila Johnson, Simita, and Jonas and Harris Chang. I true them a protect Camila Johnson Smith, true she white.
She not white, no, not true that.
True them a say she white.
No, I true.
Them people them a say she a sell out.
They know so the people they like Audrey.
No, but nobody like Audrey Marks.
Well, she not get no cussing out here. Nobody not cuss her. You notice nobody not cuss her.
Because I nobody not cuss her. Just true she not important to people. We not acknowledge her. True we just think she want next piece of dog shit at roadside. So I not like nobody not cuss her. She not relevant. She's not relevant, so we not really acknowledge her. So now put up she now we didn't even see. We pass our roadside and even recognize him. In a drain. Water run over him and night drop on him. Like a dog shit in the roadside. So we not really look upon them. Camila Johnson Smith and she and Harris Chang and Andrew Honest. Signed for this criminal activity. But it must never be. Me say are the mace for take out of parliament and dash way. The mace for take out of parliament and dash way. No more parliament not to preside until we know that this deal cancer. And here Harris Chang, here Del Rachok, him want Jamaica for turn republic. If you full Jamaica with be a prisoner. And Del Rachok, you want some box now for your blood clot. But thought if continue with constitution reform and Del Rachok just stink like shit. He look like he didn't even have a beard. He look like some a rapist. He look like some a rapist. Me say, the labor right government, you see, them are, let me tell you, is it true them think them a bully? Them a operate on way we are going to make them can't go in the yard. They not going to stop and stop so till they can't go in the yard. They have to leave a station. Because we are going to hold them account. Remember, we didn't work for them, they don't work for themselves, you know. So when Andrew Jones and them people get up and about them are carrying prisoner, then this must never be. You know, care what kind of friendship they want to talk about them Donald Trump have. He can't get up on his own and about him come carry 10,000 prisoners in our country. And I talk about Jamaica. And I remember a man go over burn and go lick down the people them house. Hey. Boy, I don't know what else will happen for Jamaican people wake up. I don't know what else. Because I think say, and Mark Gold side, you see, he already had a fame job.
He is, and I see
Where we elect him for do, him already had a fame job. Then start the protest in the parliament yesterday. Today, the whole of Jamaica should have locked down about this news. With 10,000 criminals are coming out of the country, I go get house and land and job and gun to come work for the Jamaica Labour Party. Because them have to be loyal to the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. So them have to be loyal gunman. 10,000 strong for the Jamaica Labour Party. It's an illegal gang. Andrew Jones and Harris Chang and Camilla Johnson Smith see the opportunity when they can create out of these criminals. We scatter them all over Jamaica. Make them carry out criminal activity to keep them in power. Lunchtime, Mr. My wife and I say, what, no protest are going to Jamaica? My wife I say, no, sir. I feel disappointed because the protest starting on the parliament. Remember, you know, from where they starting and from Angela Brownberg took up the mace. That should send some strong signal to the people them on the ground, but the people them on the ground, we say, and they've already yet. Them have to just go down as casualty. For the new people them can take over Jamaica. You cannot time for waste for careless people. That careless Jamaican on the ground, man. Careless blood clot Jamaican them. They don't make nothing bother them. Careless people them. Careless people them. I see them come on social media talk. Careless people them. Nothing bother them. You could have heard say 10,000 are the most criminal. Which sensible country this could have happened in? Which sensible country you could have heard say 10,000 are the most wanted child molester, high level criminal? Which country this could have heard say the government go behind the citizen back and sign this deal and the country not lock down the next day? If the government come out and come answer question, which other country that could have happened? Only Jamaica.
But babe, look on Colombia.
The Jamaican people them need to come off a phone, come off a social media. Because they not use it for no reason at all. The Jamaican people better them fi find some Andrew from make them go chop down some blood clot woodland for the people them when want to come live in our country. They not suit no purpose down there. You can hear say 10,000 criminals are coming in our country and make a labor right political activists them tell us and say go when time I hear the news and hear say I saw it go. We don't make them tell us and say it go. Then you now come out and believe what them say more than what you hear for yourself.
So that means that they worse than the labor right then. I don't even want to pray like
You see? Me kind of, you see, what I do right now for myself still enough. Honestly, like them recent, like them last police killing when I say I'm in Jamaica, I don't really feel no way about them, you know. I don't feel no way about them. Sometimes I say them for speed up it.
Stop chat rubbish.
Speed up them killing because the police them have to speed up them killing. Maybe that will drag the people them to their senses. I think the police them are kill too slow. The police them have to kill more rapidly. Kill out who they don't like. And maybe that would make the people them wake up. When they see all police jeep drive past and just drive by. You know that way there? The police them have to start to drive by now. And if that now wake up the people them now, then just kill off the rest of them.
They not wake, man. They no business. They no business with nobody.
Till when them go business, when them go business, when it's too late. It's when it's too late. Remember they love ball now, so they're hungry now. They love come out come ball, so they're hungry now. But you see next time them come out come ball, so they're hungry. There's nobody for ball to, you know. No fuck. Nobody now come. I mean, I pray to God so nobody no come back to no rescue.
They not gonna come help them. No?
Me I pray. Me say me I pray any plane or any ship I go with nothing for go help them crash or sink.
They no man. They not. Nobody not gonna go.
Nobody no for help.
Realize that they not get the stuff them.
No, but nobody no for help them. They not deserve nobody help. They deserve nobody help. You can't help nobody who you can't help somebody who not help themselves, you know. You must be mad. Your eyeglass. They not deserve no help. Yeah, man, any help, if I want ship, I can go help them for sink. And if I want plane, I can help drop out of the sky. Make hardship catch them. And if they not come to them sense, then this is cheap, then dead. Marcus Garvey said it, you know. Marcus Garvey said it. Moment me say it. I'm not true, I'm upset. Marcus Garvey said it. I'm not upset again, I just attack my mind. Marcus Garvey said if they don't have no use, this is cheap, then dead. Marcus Garvey said. See if you decide say you're not gonna fight.
But Andrew said.
Remember Andrew tell us saying ready for war.
No, Andrew said make them stay there at home and not come out for fight if they say the government not doing good. Remember him said the other day.
Interesting to what?
How do they leak into Jamaica?
No,
what are the safeguards?
It's not about the leaking. We have received them in the country. They're here. You know, leaking. If they choose to stay.
Instead of receive them in the country, they are there.
Yes,
so they already taking a shipment and a quiet. But a true leak. Where them a pretend like so they not come in yet.
Did they show them the video with the girl and show them when they
Our songs are then there. They're here. Our songs are then there. Some of them there. Parliament want light a fire. Parliament not serve no. Parliament not help we. In our Parliament have work against the bill.
Parliament are the people them.
The Parliament are work. No Parliament of a keep. We no with the Parliament of a keep, man.
Yeah,
the Parliament for lockdown, man.
The people have to stand. Look on Nepal. Looking at Nepal. When the government corrupt and the government said them are going to raise them politician pay to 300%. What happened? The people then go burn down the Parliament.
Labour right will still come out and attack fuckery for Antonis. Don't forget on the mouth soap with nylon card and some big nigger. On the mouth for soap. I don't talk about them I do go put on cocaine and something for soap in your mouth, you know. Just catch you know and just run the nigger through the mouth and sew it up.
Jesus mercy.
On the mouth and soap. On the mouth no have no use for the mouth. If it's soap. Or sew on one zip on it. Understand? If you go away.
Are the people them will get paid and the batch them when them are send out for them not care. Them get
the government a thief taxpayer money and a pay you know. If put on phone life in a danger. The government a thief taxpayer money a pay you know. If put on own life in a danger. Andrew a criminal. And them run a criminal organization. And them take in 10,000 more criminal upon that. And Andrew work good with criminal. So Andrew going to recruit the best of the best criminal out of this 10,000 batch. Andrew if you come out of the parliament and go suck out him woman and go here, man.
Then we have to deal with it differently. Well, not differently. If they choose to stay, then they will have to apply to our courts for asylum status, and if they get asylum status, we retain them. If they don't, we send them home. At that time, we'll have to send them home at our cost.
These reports raise a number of important questions that the government must answer.
Listen,
Jamaicans deserve to know whether the government has been approached regarding such an agreement, whether discussions have taken place, and whether any commitments or understandings have been reached. The government should also indicate whether Cabinet has considered the matter, what criteria would govern the acceptance of individuals under such an arrangement, what legal status those individuals would hold while in Jamaica, and what obligations Jamaica would assume under the proposed agreement.
Andrew, so this is what you do. If you resign in a body boy, Andrew Wellens, you have to step aside, you know, pussy hole. I remember you operate on one seat when you're sure. And I do them. Come like Jamaican people. Remember Andrew Wellens in a court for his seat, you know. Andrew Wellens thief the ballot box. Make police thief the ballot box between him and Paul Buchanan. Him is not a fully prime minister. Because his faith is in the judge hand. And all indication points to Andrew Wellens thief the election. Thief in seat, included thief in the election. See? So we must not allow a man where in constituency don't seem fit for run them constituency can come and sign a deal like this for carrying 10,000 criminals in our country when him not even win his seat for come make such a Andrew Wellens. Every day you prove to we more and more say you're willing to fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. Every single day it is obvious, Andrew Wellens, say you want to fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. You want to go down in our history. Whether good or bad, you just want to go down in our history. You don't matter if you want to go down in our history bad or you want to go down the good. You just want to go down in our history. So you do everything in your power to fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. I saw you ready, Andrew. Remember Marcus Garvey never said, Andrew Wellens, I want you to fulfill my prophecy. Why you choose yourself to go fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy? Marcus Garvey never called a name, brother. You want in everything so till you choose to go fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. So you never know, so you fulfill it. Andrew, me want you to just evaluate yourself. Look on the things that you do to Jamaican people. We're coming up public and we're still in a silent. And look and think to yourself. If you not think, say you are fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. Just more you just look to yourself. I make you evaluate your own self. Because remember you say when your name Snoopy, you want to be a politician and your destiny you get assassinated by one of many enemies. And this is so it does tie up with Marcus Garvey prophecy because you become all our enemy. And you remember when you have pay people to still attack phone. When you see you reach to a point where it a cost enough you pay people to come out and talk to you if you know say dark days is ahead. Andrew, when you have to pay people to come out, to come mislead the narrative in the social media space, you have to know that dark days is ahead. It doesn't matter what you do, my boss. You get the chance to take with yourself. But because you have to protect your nose, because of your face, because your nose alone, may I say. Because you have to protect your nose, your teeth, your election. Glass pearl brown. You feel afraid to know. I always have to, glass pearl brown. I have to always remind you, you know. Glass pearl brown. May I keep you upon your heel too, you know. So don't, glass pearl brown. Never for 1 minute you forget say we are going to ease up off of you. Never for 1 minute think that. We might not call a name every day. But remember say you in my laptop put on. Me put on in my laptop that's Paul Brown. Darrell Vaz. Because all of the criminal thing that America have for you, they have you as Papi Show too. So, the Jamaican people them believe what the thief them say. Remember, one of the biggest money scandal in Jamaica, Andrew Jones and the administration bankrupt SSL. And I say, Flight Green where keep gay party in a man house at Clarendon. Tell the man have to tell him to come out of the house. It is alleged. Flight Green, you still come out and talk about Finsack. Eh? You don't have nothing to talk about to come and talk about Finsack. Why when you come and talk about Finsack, Flight Green, you never bring the Curl report? In Flight Green, since you're so bold, if you come and talk about Finsack and have amnesia and forget SSL, you know, should I bring the Curl report, man? But we don't have no time to waste it on you know. Andrew, you know, your administration a waste boy and waste girl. When I really waste no time with them, we just make you know say you can't stay in our parliament. It doesn't matter what you do, no matter who you want to pay out. We know the justice system partly buyout. And who not willing to take buyout, kill. Like the judge, like a judge, where get poison. Like them poison the judge the other day. Poison. And all indication in that point some weight like I love her have know something when I talk. His spouse know something when I talk. I want to hear about this judge death. Because we don't go down in the rabbit hole. The system, the government, make it come out of the media space. Remember, it's a judge dead, you know. And because we are going to know too much. Remember, them kill Barbara Gale. And the DPP are the one for bring the news to Tom Tavares. They want to claim saying he missing, he have 2 guns missing. When I hear from the shout, his son-in-law, breeding daughter, a serial killer. If you remember, you know, this is the shower passy gang we are talking about, you know. We get 10,000 more criminals for joining the shower passy gang. So, this is 1980 all over again, you know. I remember Harry Strong a CIA. Delroy Chuck him a CIA. The next little boy, him name, Matthew Samoda, CIA. Darrell Varston, CIA. And Jonas himself is a CIA. I honestly believe that these people sell the secret of Jamaica. Andrew for charge for treason. But he chose to fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. So I have to make him, I allow him to do what him choose, though. We'll go and listen to some more.
This is not simply a matter of foreign policy. It is a matter that touches on national sovereignty, immigration policy, public resources, and public confidence. The government must therefore be transparent about any discussions that may be taking place and about the implications such an arrangement could have for Jamaica. Given the significance of this matter, I believe the government should move swiftly to clarify the facts and outline its position. Questions of this magnitude cannot be left to speculation. The Jamaican people are entitled to a clear and timely explanation.
And therefore we take 100 a month, roughly. 2 shipments, 2 aircraft. Sometime 100, sometime less than 100.
And could you elaborate more on the accommodation for the third country nationals?
All right, that's your last question, Mahiri. There are other reporters
accommodation
here.
for?
The third country nationals.
No, well, that's one of the issues that has been worked out. We'll have to work with the International Organization for Migration to find the appropriate accommodation for them. Until that is done, we can't receive any.
Morning, Kimon Francis from the Gleaner. Just to clarify, the Gleaner at no point reported that 10,000 TCN illegal immigrants were coming to Jamaica.
No. Not TCN,
at no point.
deportees.
At no point. Question.
No, don't confuse the thing. 10,000 deportees is different from 10,000 TCNs. They are not
MOU?
deportees, They are not being detained, they are being transitioned to Jamaica, and they are to put in a comfortable place to stay. And they are to put in a comfortable place to stay. And they are to put in a comfortable place to stay.
The MOU we were privy to that came from the US's embassy classified them as deportees.
Right.
Question, just seeking clarity. Did the US initiate contact with Jamaica regarding the TCN arrangement? Or did a senior government official first communicate that Jamaica is amenable to such an agreement?
No, TCN is an American request. They have done so with several allies across the region and throughout the world. So it's their challenge that they're trying to resolve in a human way.
So we never suggested it? That
no, we couldn't suggest that. We don't have a problem. That's why we suggest.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have a problem on this occasion.
We are actively searching for other countries.
At them the Gleaner. Yeah, them get the link, and them make we know, So this a deal take place, So Harris Chang shut off his mouth. For all who never hear who are come to Jamaica, we not listen nothing what the government say. We are listening what Donald Trump say or Marco Rubio. Not even Donald Trump, because Donald Trump not really come out and say nothing pretending to this. And Marco Rubio do the talking for Donald Trump. This is what Marco Rubio have to say. So we not listen nothing what so could Harris Chang have to say. Listen this year what Marco Rubio have to say.
To take people from third countries. So we are active, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts and pedophiles and child rapists out of our country.
They are friends and they're seeking our assistance to resolve the problem.
Did the US at any time communicate that the arrangement?
I don't hear Harris Chang, I don't hear Marco Rubio. Who no believe? Alright, I'm going to play it again. Let me play it again. Listen what Marco Rubio said.
Why do you suggest? Okay. I mean, we don't have a problem on this occasion.
Harris Chang, you and Dana Dixon, you and Camila Johnson Smith, and Andrew Wallace and Darrell Valls no have a problem. But the citizens of Jamaica have a problem. When the citizens of Jamaica can't get piece of land for live upon, we not call them squatters. Well, Andrew Wallace is a squatters in Jamaica and can't tell you when come by the house on the hill. He can't tell you when come by the until today. Andrew Wallace cannot. Hey, Andrew. Me say, if the people them I think just want that quarter like how me I think, Andrew, your pussy burn you.
We are actively searching for other countries to take people from third countries. So we are active, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the first
some of the most despicable human being. Andrew Wallace collect money for come go in Jamaica. Andrew Wallace collect money. If they never did contact the Gleaner, a diplomat. If a diplomat from the embassy never contact the Gleaner and make them know say Harris Chang and Dana Dixon, Harris Chang and Camila Johnson Smith and Andrew Wallace signed deal for letting 10,000 criminal. If that never did come out, Harris Chang would come in a parliament and make statement. Just think about that, If a diplomat never bring awareness to this criminal move, with Andrew Wallace and Camila Johnson Smith and Harris Chang are going with, if a diplomat never make this become public knowledge, we wouldn't know nothing about it. You see Harris Chang come in a parliament and chat to a whole of fuckery. Then they go keep press release.
away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts.
Instead, the president was elected to keep America safe. Andrew was elected to kill off Jamaican people. The Governor General will sit back and allow these things to take. The Governor General be charged for treason. Even the Governor General be charged for treason. The Andrew and his administration do everything in them power to get off the people them off of the land. Well, listen to some more of this.
And pedophiles and child rapists out of our country.
They are friends and they're seeking assistance to resolve the problem.
Did the U.S. at any time communicate that the arrangement could see Jamaica receiving up to 10,000 third country nationals?
No, there's no such discussion between the governments of Jamaica.
Through no communication at all?
No.
Okay.
Well, if somebody talked to them on the street, I don't know about that. I am responsible, and the minister, all communication that goes to the government of the United States, I've personally in the case said to the diplomats, it goes to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They come from my office. Any communication with the United States government on immigration goes through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade.
Okay.
And no such communication or information has gone through.
Okay.
DPM, can I just add one thing? Cabinet decisions, there's no such cabinet decision on record.
That
no
too.
such cabinet decision.
But
And I've gone through all the cabinet decisions.
Cabinet decision will take it come through me to Foreign Affairs. But again, I didn't get that far. It's just that we have had no such communication.
Again, it wasn't a decision. I asked about communication.
Right.
Why transit through Jamaica and not directly back to their country or their destination country?
No, that's a technical issue which have been discussed, and it is, as I said, several countries. Not why Jamaica is one of an American island in the Caribbean, and we work that through. It's the way it goes. I think the philosophy behind it, and I can say that is why, is that if they stay in the United States, they have an opportunity to apply to stay. So the people are coming, and they're coming literally from being apprehended at the border and sent to Jamaica after some routine checks are done. They don't intend to stay in Jamaica, so the United States pay their airfare and they go back home. Their return rate so far has been about 94.
Jamaican people, when you not make a lot on the parliament. It's the same like how the diaspora did go down for go vote. That's how we have to go down for go fight for the country, you know. All of we when in the diaspora, we are planned for go retire in Jamaica. All of we need for go fly down. Because I'm telling you something. You see, so long since in Jamaica national, and I get look courtesy if you hold on for one visa from one next country, at any time them can stand on the back. They can change things and stand on the back. I want to always have a mindset like that. Saying? Say anything they can. Remember, we live in a one crazy world. The matrix is so fucking crazy. So you can have a green card that could have a status now, and then next week you see them down parliament, a different talk, and then come to some agreement and some next thing put in place, and them have to send it back. You understand? So we have to think about, suppose something like that for go on, what kind of island we want to go back to. So this how everybody fight. All of us have to come together and go fight for our country. We have to put on what we are do and go fight for our country. Because you see, if you not come from somebody's country, you can't too feel at home. Never you feel too at home. Because anything can happen. Remember, anything I have was gifted to you, you can take back. Anything somebody give you, it can take back. Always have the mindset there. I want to go sit down and make Andrew when he smash up the country. we're now going to sit down and make him mash up the country. This is the time. Our back is against the wall, and I know. So then go behind our back and go sign this deal. We don't know if nobody coming to Jamaica yet. Harris Strong indications to some people come already. Now we go. Now the time we go lock down the parliament. They see the opposition start the protest yesterday in the parliament. I feel so good about it. Even today I have a good day at work. Saying? But go and listen to some more of this.
4%. A few have opted
No,
to
when
stay.
better than you,
There are a couple of Jamaicans in other countries who are not coming back to Jamaica. They were deported by the United States. When that happens, the numbers in the next shipment drop by that number. So if all 25 decide to stay, so there'll be no crowding on flag of Jamaica. If all 25 decide to stay, we stop the program immediately. And that's in the document.
Nothing like that.
I don't know if you saw that part of it.
Nothing like
that's
that.
In the,
all right. At 10,000 of the criminal Jamaica decides to them and take. So only 1,000 left to split up with the rest of Caribbean country we decide to take. Jamaica decides they want to take the most because the more you take, and the more money you make. So Andrew and Harris Strong and this cranny house lizard girl now think about the danger of the Jamaican citizens in them life. They might think about the money. The more prisoner, the more criminal they accept, and the more money they make. That is why they decide to take 10,000 out of the batch of 11,000. Jamaican government, they have Donald Trump have 11,000 criminals in America when we want to get rid of. The worst of the worst set of criminals. Jamaican government decides they want 10,000 out of it. Because they want a bigger food off of it. So these people will do anything for money. And because of money again, they might endanger the people them life of Jamaica. And we will not sit by, we will not sit still. And if you even take, all right, you see the private sector that's so quiet. The private sector them now for start feel it. The private sector when a Jamaica operate business, them business space to get disrupt. Because them too comfortable in this type of corruption we are going in our country. So them are benefit from the corruption. So the people them need now for go make these private sector start lose. All of them have to feel it. The Jamaican people have to take it to whole of them. The private sector sit down and pure soldier when they sit down. The people know for go disrupt them business. The people them need for go stop lock all business down in their country. The private sector business them for lock down. But then start lose money. Then too comfortable in the corruption. Then if you go see some tire burn in front of their workplace. The entrance of them which part them for access them building. Be a tire. And people block off the entrance. All over Jamaica. This private sector will start feel it. Then too quiet in the corruption. Because them have benefit from the corruption. So them have to start feel it too. Same like what the people them have feel it, the private sector them operate business in Jamaica. To start feel it too. Everybody fear ball. Them no for blood clot comfortable. Go and listen to some more. I'm going to play something.
In your report, you said you have a document. And I'm saying, I don't know if you saw that.
All right. Let's go to the next question.
Zara Burton, 18 Degrees North. Good morning. For how long will the MOU last? For how long will the MOU last?
It doesn't have an end point. It doesn't have an end point. It doesn't have
an end point. This deal Andrew will sign is forever.
Oh my God.
It doesn't have an end point.
Yeah.
This deal where the government go behind the Jamaican people back go sign, it don't have an end point. It don't have no ending point. You know, no end. it is forever. So long as them pop up in America, them call Andrew. Me have 2 more now. I go transfer the money to your account. Them will come down on a flight there. It don't have an end point. Not me, sister. Harris Strong, sister. Harris Strong for remove from the office. Harris Strong forget take out him vehicle. Make him walk. And go seize him house, seize him asset. Likewise for Andrew Wellness. All I asset them for seizing our country.
Yeah, Andrew Wheatley, it have a seize.
All of Andrew Wellness asset in Jamaica for seize. Even house when living in. And we give him everything we have, apart from when thief. And he fuck up where I take it back. He have to call him Mr. Take it back. Suck out him, mama. He have to call him Mr. Take it back. We want back every blood clotting where we tax money by give. We never know say you want criminal. We want every blood clot where we tax money by give. You have to call him Mr. Take it back. You have to go back right, go hold back the student loan. Suck out your mama and go. You are disgrace to your country. The deal don't have an ending time. So as the criminal them come, then dump them in Jamaica.
Have an end point, understanding which while there's a need, we
Don't
will
have
work
an end
with.
point.
If we find it impossible to pursue it, we discontinue it.
How much will be paid per TCN to house them here?
This is
as a
Zara
government?
Burton.
How much will
I
the
don't have
government
that off the top of my head because it is being worked out with the IOM.
And don't have you on top of your head. This is a deal when claims that they sign already, you know. And him not have it on the top of your head. And him a come and want press meeting. Harris Strong, me say you want kick and box and thump. You want your teeth them lick out of your mouth. Make your mouth get heavy. Make you can't talk. You want when you walk your mouth up and shake up like a breast. Make somebody have to tell you to put your mouth up in one brazier. If you walk when you lick them swell up. I mean boy you don't know. On the top of your head. But you come and press. No press. What then say then keep? What then call this then keep?
Press conference.
And a press conference, then you never come prepare. Remember, and we never ask, nobody never asked us to come to no press conference. Who no decide that for no own, so you not come to the press conference. Are you not prepare? You don't have it on top of your head. You want a box in your mouth, make it come on top of your head. You want a box in your mouth, make it come on top of your head. What you mean boy you come a press conference? And you don't have it on top of your head. So where the fuck you go? Where you go?
And that will depend on where they are staying and how long they stay, which will be a short time. But that cost is being worked out, and the United States has a bulk sum that they will pay the fees from. It will vary from individual to individual for different reasons.
And is it a situation where whatever we get to house each one of the TCNs is, let us say, additionally there will be some cushion in terms of revenue that we will be getting as a society? And also, what will we be getting in addition to this money in return for doing this to help out our ally?
First of all, the initial bill will be paid by our IOM. So there's no revenue to come to Jamaica. So there's no revenue to come to Jamaica. So there's no revenue to come to Jamaica. The idea of what we get out of it is not a relevant question.
You want beaten. I'm going to play one video. Harris Strong, I'm going to play one video and get back to you. As me I say, you want beaten. Listen to this.
Immigration still looking forward now. Your goal during the election was to deport everyone who came here illegally under President Biden. Is your mission now to deport everyone who came in illegally or just people who have come in illegally who have also committed additional crimes?
We are totally focused on criminals, really bad criminals. Now, you could say people that came in illegally are criminals, but I'm talking about murderers from different countries. We have 11,888 murderers that Biden and his group led into our country. We've captured a lot of them. We've brought some of them back. A lot of them we don't want to.
A man say have 11,000 and look a bit. And out of the 11,000, the Jamaican government take 10,000 decide to take 10,000 out of the 11,000. And you know if you go back in our parliament, you know, and the Labour at on social media attack, you don't want to no teeth lick out on the head. And the politics we are dealing with now, Donald Trump's 11,000. All right, I'm going to play it back. Listen to this.
Immigration still looking forward now. Your goal during the election was to deport everyone who came here illegally under President Biden. Is your mission now to deport everyone who came in illegally or just people who have come in illegally who have also committed additional crimes?
We are totally focused on criminals, really bad criminals. Now, you could say people that came in illegally.
A man say I'm totally focused on criminal, really bad criminal. Isaac Buchanan say context matter. The man said him a focus on criminal, really bad criminal.
Are criminals, but I'm talking about murderers from different countries. We have
him talking about murderers from different country. He's saying talking about murderers from different country. The government of Jamaica decided to take 10,000 murderers from different country come Lego in Jamaica. And you have Labour right on social media talk up on no one licking on your face.
11,888 murderers that Biden and his group led into our country. We've captured a lot of.
I blame Biden. I blame Joe Biden. Say Joe Biden let in these 11,000 odd criminal and can murderer. So him I get them out. So 10,000 Andrew decides he want 10,000 of them.
It look like Andrew look pardon Donald Trump for pardon him.
Andrew, you never take no money from Donald Trump really. Instead of come to Jamaica, where you take it from? Donald Trump can't pardon you. Donald Trump can't pardon you. Donald Trump can't help you. Listen to him.
Of them. We brought some of them back. A lot of them we don't want to bring back because we don't trust the country that they're not sent back again.
Yeah.
Despite how strong the borders are, they'll figure a way to try and get in, and we don't want to, and we'll incarcerate them. But 11,888 murders.
Yeah.
We are after
11,888 murderer. 11,888. Andrew take 10,000 left. 1,888 to split up with the rest of the country them.
those people. We're after the drug dealers.
Right.
We're after
Drug dealer.
We are.
So Andrew only one gunman and drug dealer to keep them drugs ring alive. Andrew want drugs dealer and murderer for come in, come keep them drugs. Remember Mocha, where the place that sell drugs name again? CTAC. Remember they have CTAC sell drugs to them, you know. But CTAC get boss. So them are imported juggies, and murderer, child molester, rapist, gang leader, terrorist. Andrew try to make money because of money. Andrew decided to put Jamaican citizen life in a jeopardy because of money. And if the Labour right them not stop with fuckery, it's gonna be war. Then can't sit down and wait for police to back them. Remember them and one of the people that live in the said community. Remember one of the people that live in the said community. So you can't depend on the police to come defend you know. Remember Andrew's no business about you know. I'm gonna play something. Papa Andrew say. Listen to this. Hold on.
Performance.
Hold on.
And that is why.
Hold on.
And so the election comes down to two things: performance, promise. Because as I tell you, I am a chess player. I am a chess player. I am a chess player. So we knew that they were coming with this because they have been trying to take our 2016 playbook. They don't understand the playbook. And I think they overplayed their hands. But one of the reasons why I did it, however, and I'm glad you asked the question, because
listen to this.
You know, the PNP claims to be a socialist party. And socialist parties are more about redistribution rather than creation. So they take what is in the society and they take it from one set and they give it to other. Normally, socialist societies take from the rich and give to the poor. Take from the rich and give to the poor. Take from the rich and give to the poor. Take from the rich and give to the poor. Take from the rich and give to the poor. Take from the rich and give to the poor.
Make it so
take from the rich and give to the
take
poor.
From the rich and give to the poor.
There are two instances.
Listen what him do.
Which I think the public should look at very carefully.
Listen.
People are saying, hey, I see a piece of land there. I am going to go and move on to it. What that does is limits how the government can develop. Because that piece of land may...
You say, when people do that, it limit how the government can develop. Who is the government? What is the government? You say when people take the land and build house on it, it limit the government from develop. Who is the government? Me want you tell the Jamaican people who is the government. Who when the people then build house on the land, who it has stop from develop? Who it has stop from develop? Me want you come blood clot tell we who is the government. If the people then build on the land has come to you, you say stop the government from develop. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You say if the people then build on the land, it stop the government from develop. Which government? What government? What are you talking about? Me don't understand this now. You say if the people then build on the land, it stop the government from develop. Me just don't, and I don't know what I'm talking about, you know. What is the government? In your word, what is the government, Andrew Wellness? Who is the government? What are you talking about? If the people then build on the land, it stop the government from develop. You say you don't like the PNP because them take from the rich and give to the poor. But me don't like you because you take from the poor and give to the rich. So you say, when the people then build on the land, it stop the government from develop. Let me go and play some more.
Very well be a piece of land for a housing development so that you could go and buy a house there.
Go suck out your mama. So now, so you and Juliet want to start the government because Juliet was a developer, you know. And I call the shots. So when the people then build house on the land, it stop you and Juliet from make money. That you say? You say one time, them can, when them do that now, it stop you from build up house. So them can come buy one. What a batty man like this.
People don't listen to him, man, when he talk. People don't listen.
Where the people then forget money to come buy house for you? Eh? So when the people then build house on the land, it stop you from make money. From capture the land and Juliet want to build up apartment them and want to sell it and make money. And that him I say, you know. So Andrew want to say when the people them take the land, it has stop him and Juliet want to make money. And that him I say. I go and play it back. Me don't understand this blood clot. Listen to this.
Which I think the public should look at very carefully. People are saying, hey, I see a piece of land there. I am going to go and move on to it. What that does is limits how the government can develop. Because that piece of land may very well be a piece of land for a housing development. So that you could go and buy a house there.
So if the people then build their house on the land, where the fuck them I want to come buy a house for you again for?
Jesus, I'm tired.
Is he saying take the people them for pussy hole?
I'm tired of him.
I hate him and you fuck.
It may be the piece of land needed to put a sewage disposal plant or
put the sewage disposal plant in a Juliet pussy.
Baby.
a road might need to go through it, and it essentially blocks the development options of the country. And it is happening right across Jamaica. People are moving onto land. They are using the social injustice issues as a basis for doing it without recognizing that their individual actions is limiting the development option of the country and limiting their...
So long as the people them are build up house and their life are develop, that's all that matter.
That's true, babe. That's true. No, Andrew.
Andrew, so long as the people them are build up their house upon the land and free them life and develop, that's all that matter, my friend. That's all that matter. So you're concerned, keep it to yourself. You fucking bright. You want the people them to don't build their house. If you come buy one from you where they can't afford. Eh? You want sell house in Jamaica. You want to be prime minister. You want sell house. You're real estate. You're
contractor.
their own options, because the communities that they create will not be safe, cannot be serviced, and it has no...
Andrew, the community where we create, the one you're born in, it is safe. That is why you did want to ride back juice, because bicycle can sell back juice. How you mean by not safe? Remember, a government make the community, the garrison them unsafe. Remember, a Siaga government, the gun them come in Jamaica and Andrew. Remember, Uno come flood Jamaican street with gun. You know, remember, say Uno bring in the gun them. Remember where they want shipload of gun coming at Desmond Mackenzie constituency in a industrial water heater. And Uno make the community them unsafe. Because Uno bring gun, come give the youth them in the community to make Uno stay in a power. What you mean by unsafe? Uno disturb the rural part of Jamaica. Look how much farmer dead out from where they. Farmer dead, like I wonder if a farmer dead, if I want season for farmer dead out. Uno kill out the whole life farmer them.
Take away land, and that them do. People never there watch a pattern. But we there watch it.
I want displacement thing I go on in Jamaica. They want shift around the people them and put them in a one trailer park to go live.
And put the criminal them in a...
Kevin Smith did come out and talk. I'll go and find back the video. I have it here.
Economic value in terms of passing on intergenerational wealth.
I hear a look of shit in a plate them there clap for your Andrew. You invest in them. But look at this.
Look at the people in the house now. And I know the bomb buckler Prime Minister look at the people them nothing for help towards none.
And him taking 10,000 criminal.
Sign up. Hey man, watch one news last time we shot the people and get fed up, you know. Yo, I monarchy man, you think I bomb buckler monarchy this? He's a wicked bomb buckler, you. You Africa prison, you know. You Andrew, Africa prison, you know. You think at one time? All the house them for bill for poor people them. Look over this. Look down in there, go down this. You know amount of money, hey, you remember a Batty Boy Minister of Education, Royal Reid and him friend them. You know how much money them people they rob up, brother? Eh? How much money them people they bomb buckler rob up? And they don't give poor people nothing. And every time you come and take and give back nothing to the blood clot country. No, you don't go mind out sentence, go mind out your bomb buckler girl and big pussy people them here, Batty Boy. How you man? Eh? Go you want mind sentence? Eh? How the fuck you?
Hold on. Hear him.
Some people will make a choice irrationally. They wake up on the wrong side one morning, kiss them teeth, and make a wrong vote, and then them suffer for the rest of the time. Some people will make a choice based on a promise. A man come and tell them, say, in our third term, we will double the minimum wage from $16,000, what we have carried it to now, having almost tripled it, to $32,000. And you believe, you don't look at the track record to see if there was any horses that have flown before. And then there are some people who just don't know. And anything you tell them, them do. And it is those persons that we who are in the know, that we who see the vision, who have looked at the track record and the history, who are looking at the current experience, we must look at our brothers and sisters. My friend, you could have completed my speech and educate them.
Justice Panton fiercely defended the work of the IC and dismissed claims of bias when he appeared before the IC Oversight Committee last October.
70% of the persons on the voters list do not vote. And it is startling that it could be suggested that the 5 commissioners happen to be partisan. So we reject that. The commission takes orders from no one other than the court. And it needs to be understood. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here.
The anti-corruption body was established in 2017 by the Integrity Commission Act to combat corruption and promote ethical conduct in governance. The Integrity Commission Act consolidates laws relating to the prevention of corruption. It also requires parliamentarians and certain public officials to file a statutory declaration with the Commission, disclosing their assets, liabilities, and income. Opposition leader Mark Golding has called on Governor General Sir Patrick Allen to ensure that the new commissioners are not politically affiliated.
My boss, my Prime Minister Mark Golding, the Governor General shit in a plate.
That is why we are where we are.
All right. That video here, this is come like an anthem for me. I can't lose a video like this. Because Andrew Wallace did show we in hand. Wanna listen.
Today, my job as your Prime Minister, I passed the stage of trying to, or needing to win political popularity and favor. Doesn't matter to me anymore. I passed the stage of trying to, or needing to win political popularity and favor. Doesn't matter to me anymore. I passed the stage of trying to, or needing to win political popularity and favor. Doesn't matter to me anymore. I have to start to think about legacy.
The people who I serve, you have my assurance that I'm going to do everything within my powers for every moment that I have to work in your behalf to get your dreams and aspirations, your desires fulfilled.
And I hear him. I want to just think about that video. I want to think about it. But in the meantime, I want to look on a picture and tell them what I think about this. What I think about this? What I think about this, yeah? Just look on a picture good before I move to the next story. What do you think about this, sir? Eh? This is appropriate, man? I want to take a good look on this. Eh? What kind of style is that? Eh? Which man ever grip man on the inside like this? Eh? Look on the muscle in a Desmond Mackenzie finger. And look how Andrew Weekly love the grip up when get. Oh no, just take a good look on this picture here. Eh? All right. I'm going to show you that Desmond Mackenzie finger muscle up. Look on his finger. Look on the grip when put in a man's side. Eh? Look on the muscle in his finger. Be a vein. Eh? Talk it true to God love now. Them are sitting right. Where Desmond Mackenzie a grip up Andrew Whittle like this for? And look on him face. Eh? What make you treat Desmond Mackenzie like this? Eh? Look on Desmond, look, just take a good look on Desmond Mackenzie face. Alright. You don't see him face. See a criminal man here. Look on him like some harlot girl on a back road. Look on a blood clot pouring girl. Look on him. See him here. Look on the whoring girl. Look on him face. He might enjoy the moment. Look on him. Like Alice in a Wonderland. What you drunk, bro? Eh? No, sir. Desmond Mackenzie, you become a professional. You teach people now. See, I got teach you and you teach Andrew Wheatley.
Why, everybody?
So see, I got the grip up for your side, so Desmond. Desmond, see, I got the grip up for your side. So Andrew get grip up side too.
Murder.
So never, Lord have mercy upon Uno. I'm moving on. Eh? Then them are sitting there right in our country. Andrew, wait till you come down now a long time. You're a thief, you're Andrew. You're Andrew, a thief. Anyway, listen to this.
My moderator, Trems, good afternoon. Turn on your microphone and go ahead. Howard, send me back a request, please.
Good afternoon, Dre, and good afternoon to everyone that is tuned in to the program. Wonderful you page.
No time again for now.
Afternoon.
The floor is ours in the comment section.
Labor rights. Me just want to know how I feel. That's all I want to know. Persons who voted for the Jamaica Labour Party, I honestly want to know how you feel. You see, these claims from the IC regarding Dr. Wheatley, it is very concerning, and these are serious allegations. Not only that alone, but Dr. Wheatley has a reputation of doing some of these things. You were accused when you were at Petrodram of all types of corrupt acts. You were relieved of your post for several years. You came back into the cabinet and it's still the same foolishness you're going with. So I am calling on, I'm going to even address him by the title that everybody calls him with these days. I am going to appeal to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Dr. Andrew Holness, to relieve the gentleman of his post, please. Now, there may be an issue with relieving him of his post because he was accused of the same illicit enrichment. Mind you, he may not have been charged, but he was investigated for the same offense. Now, if I was a part of his entourage and you're telling me that I have to resign, you would have to resign too.
That's right.
Because me and you were under the same investigation for the same offense. But that is neither here or there. They need to work out their salvation between themselves. In the interest of good governance and accountability, I am appealing to the Prime Minister to relieve the gentleman of his ministerial post. I am going to also go a step further and say as well that if the calling of the opposition for him to be relieved, if that is not forthcoming, the opposition doesn't need to sit in parliament with any of them. I'm very serious.
True.
I'm very, very, very serious. I heard the comrade leader say or mention the steps that he would take if he was not relieved of his post. But to be honest with you, my personal opinion is that is not enough. That is not enough. Maybe you disagree with me, maybe you agree with me. My personal stance is that is not enough. We don't need to go in and no parliament, go sit down with no thief in there.
Totally agree. Speak.
We don't need to go sit down with them, and as long as he in there, we not to sit down with him.
You know, if Andrew Wheatley was operating in parts of Asia, he would be tried and executed in the public domain. This guy has wreaked havoc on our society.
Well, on the CP, in a order. So after Trump, after Trump, we do it in a order.
Yeah.
So after Trum's land, then Howard, then Clabber, then you. In that order, please. Continue, Trump.
Let me conclude by saying that, Jerry Bryan, you are a prophet. You are a prophet. On September 3rd, you have been basically saying that this government will not make it to 5 years. You have been consistently saying that they will not make it to 5 years. And I have a feeling that this is number 2 of the persons that are accused of this particular offense. There are a couple others to go. This is only 2. Dr. Holness and Dr. Wheatley. There are some others to come.
Yes.
So I'm saying to you that it is very well a possibility that this government will not make it to 5 years and they will topple before the next election is constitutionally due. So hear me, I say, opposition, as I said before, we don't need to sit down in there with no teeth. So as long as he sit down in there, we now go in there. Arrest.
Well said. Well said. Thank you, Trem. Thank you. Good afternoon, Howard. You're up next, followed by Clabber and then CP. Turn on your microphone, Howard.
Right. So let us analyze carefully what is happening. And I said this government is very, very dishonest. Andrew Wheatley knows very well from day one that is under investigation for thief taxpayers' money. Because every single soul get an opportunity to present his or herself with your attorney before the commission. Right? So he knows. And the government, by virtue of one of a kind, left with no choice. Andrew Wheatley is just one of the many recycled thieves in the parliament. But as a leader, who is doing and leading from in front, because everybody is taking the same playbook, is taking the matter to court.
True.
And I would went further than the opposition. I would say the whole entire government needs to resign.
But stick up in there, Howard. Howard, stick up in there because you just made a point that all of these labor rights through the Integrity Commission called out to be charged, including the Prime Minister, including Wheatley and several others. Dalrymple, the same thing, even the one who passed away the other day, Leslie Campbell. All of them were charged by the Integrity Commission and then carried them to the court, you know. And what they do, when they go to the court, them admit say them guilty.
Exactly. So when people are going to talk about what the PNP did, what we are doing, hypocrisy. And any one of them call on my leader to talk about what we are doing, tell them to go support the woman.
I agree.
For when we come out there and we talk about the Prime Minister's statutory declaration and we went to the street, where were they? When we talk about that the tax topics, when we talk about the Integrity Commission can only extend to investigate to a certain extent, and then the FID, what a more police power can go further, and what he did, get his friend and appoint him friend to the post to slow down the post. Where are they? When we warn you and tell you about this corrupt government, and this government, as me and the people them know well,
and is up to land grabbing to create the new city. Where were they? It proved now. Black River. And the master manipulator of the blueprint for the South Coast development, J.C. Enzel, his father produced the order they come. And them own Jake's property. He's the chief engineer. I like to talk and I like to make clarity so people can know where the Enzel come from. He's in charge. The person who is in charge of NARA, the commissioners, former cousins of the Prime Minister, who is his wife? Who is his wife? One of the Enzel. The Enzel married the former commissioner cousin. So family business. So when you look at the numbers and see that Wheatley figure disproportionately, and as a matter of fact, the easiest thing is to blame. If you listen carefully, and you listen carefully, the man that blame Dodos. Say Dodos, the doctor placed the right at the corner, Liquor King Street and Spanish Town Road. Who know West Kingston good like me? Right in front of Denantown Police Station, Dre. Across the road, you have a doctor place named Western Medical.
Yes.
Right? At Deso. And in St. Sell Dodos. And when them add it up, there is no way at all you can sell Dodos the property. It's just not adding up. You see him can be said when him there picture drama and the whole money are missing. And them say the man at the bottom of Thief Island, them spend the much in millions and sell diver go down, they go look. There is no pipeline. The whole of the island, the gas per week, the total gas station along Spanish Town and the Mandela Highway and the whole of St. Catherine.
Oh. And I'm getting information that Christopher Tufton and Wheatley is in a business partner with some gas station in Westmoreland.
Yardman gas station, and them are the Yardman gas.
Right.
If you have PMP, you can't get no work there. Remember the social media post where them fire the girl? Them a girl green vessel where she said she now wear it, and they fired her. So when we look at the whole issue, what kind of country are we running? How can you embroil yourself in corruption here deliberately? How the Anti-Corruption Act set out? PJ Patterson set it out in 2001 for the good governance and transparency and accountability of any country.
You get emotional when you're having this conversation.
And when you take a talk, we have to emotional. But we'll talk about passions of Jamaica. I'm on the live.
Let me get through.
Right? So, at that time, Dre, it was more specific earmark for parliamentarians such as senators and members of parliament.
Yes.
Our leader, Mark Jeffrey Sugolin, tabled it in the Integrity Commission Act, which is the modern act right now. And we lost the elections. However, on January the 31st, 2017, and we lost the election by 1. On January the 31st, 2017, this government here, and we captured him on record and said, unlike any other entity, Dre, the Integrity Commission must not be interfered with.
Yes.
Andrew Ole said that in Parliament, and he said to Mama P, unlike any other entity, we must tell them what to do or to impede them, because as a good governance and transparency, we must demonstrate good leadership. And he put it into law. What we are running is a country of kleptomaniacs, bandits. And I went further, not just Wheatley. I'm calling on the whole entire government to resign. Because if the leader who is not leading from in front and demonstrate the whole thing of illicit enrichment and try to deceive the very institution that you have put into law, and you went to court to take out section 14 subsection 5 that speaks specifically for thief taxpayers' money. You pass it and you went to court and I tried to throw it out, and the judge threw it out. You deal with it. Right? So when we talk about a banana republic, that we are on 12 members of parliament and How much of them in the cabinet? And not only locally, a lot of them have millions of dollars in the United States that can't give a account for. So when you hear Andrew Marks made the proposal, I'm going to take back your memory. We remember 2024, January, February, when this administration just came. And Marco Rubio made visit after visit after visit. There are certain requirements must be met. The Cubans got to go. The Chinese got to go. And as part of it, we are going to set up Jamaica as a third country. There are very little say in this thing here. This is an Andrew Marks thing, because when this had strike, Andrew Marks was just the ambassador. So somebody have to take the scapegoat and say, all right, and me make the proposal. But guess what happened? Sorry for the noise in the background.
Your background
the
bad.
Minister of National Security. Yes, it come on now. The Minister of National Security lied to the Jamaican people. But guess what happened with the United States? Anything at all, them do it transparency. And they were forthright and forthright. And thanks to the cleaner company for holding integrity of this country. The whole of the media house, them you have demonstrated and hear for yourself this morning, Jay, instead of come and them call out the minister for resign. Them ask the PMP totally contrary. How about your side? You know, here already say not even one over here. You know, here the comrade leader already said if anybody deceive him and tell him lie, them are going to dismiss from the cabinet. And when we say cabinet, we have cabinet too, but we have a cabinet in shadow. For we can't remove them if they have been duly elected, because the Constitution itself speaks about that until we change it and we have parliamentarian recall. When will we stand up? And what the Prime Minister have done again, it is clearly setting goals all about who is this man. Nobody don't know if he's a blogger or a journalist or what. For everybody that listen, if you wish connected media or him connected, I know. I don't know how the PMP are entertaining him and he can't talk about where he come from. And him asked one question and attack about how there's a people tell you something, Jamaica. Opposition party is not a fly-by-night. It has been entrenched in the Constitution to stand as vanguard, to protect the integrity and the asset of Jamaica. And if Mark Golding found sleeping on the job, the Constitution allowed him to be removed. He now beg your favor if you stand up for the Jamaica. It is
powering off.
Entrenched as part of his duty and his core responsibility and his job requirement to stand up for the Jamaican people against corruptions. So we don't need an explanation. That Julian Wallace should try and tell him.
One by one, they are going to jail.
Thank you, Howard. Howard, you there? All right. You finished, Howard? Not hear you. Well, big up yourself, Howard. CP Wagwan.
Yes, good afternoon. Mark Golding was strident, assertive, and clinical in his presentation a while ago. There is no doubt that he has the capacity to effectively administer the affairs of Jamaica.
Yes.
Dr. Wheatley's position of Member of Parliament is also untenable. He should be put before the court as a priority case, right? And he should also be hanged for the suffering that he has unleashed on the Jamaican people. Let me tell you something. It's a long time Dr. Wheatley is involved in these kinds of nefarious affairs. And they are constantly using the courts to prevent the matters from being ventilated, right? I see where Xavier Main, who became a billionaire all of a sudden, he has filed multiple lawsuits against the Integrity Commission. He used his friend Nigel Jones. They are quote unquote lawyers, but they are also partners in CRIME, right? And let me tell you something, man. If Andrew Wheatley was in parts of Asia, like Singapore, China, Vietnam, Philippines, and some others, he would be executed. When you steal public funds, it causes children to can't go to school. They can't get medicine. There is no equipment in the hospital to diagnose people's illnesses, right? The country is run down, and these are the kinds of things that are causing poverty to get out of control. I'm telling you, what this man is accused of is more serious crime than if you should go on the road and chop off a man's two hands. Because he would have caused hundreds of thousands of people to suffer when you raid the public purse like that. We all know how long this guy is involved. Remember, you know, the rule.
That is why I'm always say, if is a public servant, politician, and you thief taxpayer money, you're for dead. I'm stand by that. Politician and thief taxpayer money for dead.
Electrification program. Remember, he appointed some guys there, you know, and some of them were caught with hundreds of millions of dollars in their possession. Cash. Okay. Right? We know all along that this guy is not up to anything good but to cause more destruction in our country. And I am telling you, man, he should not be tolerated in parliament either. He has to go as minister because he is not a legitimate minister. He is a man who is covered in illicit enrichment. And let me tell you something. What the Integrity Commission has captured is just a minuscule fraction of the man's wealth, you know. Because the Integrity Commission will tell you that they don't have the capacity to fully investigate these culprits.
True.
So they would ask some Mocha, the tax administration, and even overseas partners to assist in these investigations. Their capacity is very limited, that is I see. So when they came out, I can tell you, they only capture the surface, just the edge of the high level of theft that has gone. And I'm telling you, man, that these guys must be held accountable. I'm telling you, these are not only breaches of the Integrity Commission's Act, you know. These things are treasonous. They should be hanged. And let me tell you something. All his assets should be confiscated and that of his family or close friends. Because let me tell you, most of the time these men have hidden resources in other people's names and limited liability companies. So that is why I'm telling you that Mocha should take up this matter and expand its investigation. Because as we already know, the Integrity Commission has limited resources, and we see where the Prime Minister attempted to shake down the institution. We saw where the Director of Investigations resigned and other key personnel had left the office because the Prime Minister was putting them under extreme pressure.
True.
Right? And this is an institution to protect public funds and to hold government officials accountable. And the Prime Minister is shaking down the institution. It has weakened now. You have a Greg Christie who is so powerful and solid and brilliant. He left. Mr. Panton, he stood for the Jamaican people. He left, so I can tell you that right now the Integrity Commission is not at full capacity. The people who are there are not highly effective when compared to the previous administration. So when you saw they came out and put these allegations against Dr. Weekly, you must know that they tried because they are not very effective. Remember that the chairperson, you know, her husband was a high-ranking JLP official. He was a supporter. Paul Beswick was the person who defended Dodos when he was about to be extradited. Right? And his wife is now the chairperson of the Integrity Commission. So they have a background. So when you see that they have released this report against Dr. Wheatley, they have no choice. But I can tell you it is more serious than what is stated on paper. And in regards to them, you see the Gleaner is reporting this morning that Ambassador Audrey Marks is the person who initiated this agreement through diplomatic note in terms of taking in 10,000 deportees. But let me tell you something. A lot of countries that adopted that agreement, they aborted the program. They left because their citizens came out in drove and demonstrate and they lobbied human rights organization, and the courts are saying that this is an illegal practice to send people to countries where they don't know anybody, they don't know their language, right? They don't know their culture, they are far away from their families. So it is inhumane and it is illegal. But what they want to do, so in other words, the government would be partaking in an illegal transaction, an illegal agreement. You see how lawless these people are? And right now I can tell you that the courts in America, they have been ruling against this illegal practice. But yet Andrew Holness administration is adopting it. What they want to do, they really want to send them off quickly, right? Without the courts knowing about it. Xavier Main should also be prosecuted. This guy is going around and owning several luxurious properties. He has a massive property on Holborn Road, close to where DB&G used to be. I think it's number 10 or number 8. He captured the man's property and built up a business complex up there. He shook down Pete's Bakery and owned the man's property. I think the Pete's Bakery owner is challenging that one. He owns property all over the place. He failed to disclose his assets. And the guy is filing multiple lawsuits against the Integrity Commission. Right? He is malicious. He is vexatious. Right? And until now, he is there as state minister in the Ministry of Finance. Can you imagine? A criminal. Look here. The first thing that the guy went in and did, when he became member of parliament, was to say he gave consultation to the Factories Corporation of Jamaica and collect close to $100 million.
Wow.
And the IC called him out and said, what? You became a member of parliament and involved in these things already? But Andrew Holness promoted him. Let me tell you, you notice that you always see Xavier Main hiding from the camera. You always see him giving interviews and so on.
But CP, he is my member of parliament. I am in Southwest St. and he has never stood up in parliament to give an account of Southwest St. and never have I heard him.
He's always hiding. If anybody who knows him since he has been practicing law, this guy has been involved in a whole lot of nefarious affairs. He has overcharged his clients. He ended up owning some of his clients' properties. Let me tell you something. He's always in hiding. And since he became member of parliament, his wealth has increased. If you want to know the person who is helping him to capture some of these places and increase his wealth, is his lawyer and record, Nigel Jones, who has filed his footnote is on the claim that he has put to the court to prevent the Integrity Commission from proceeding with these matters against Xavier Main. Both of them are they are legal practitioners who are partners. So when Nigel Jones offered to file a lawsuit against the Integrity Commission, for and on behalf of Xavier, I mean, Nigel Jones was serving his personal interests.
Ah.
They are friends like that. So Xavier Main has a long history. He would have collected client funds and refused to carry out some of the cases.
So
right?
stick up in there, CP. Would it surprise you or the listeners whether or not the third person to be charged for illicit enrichment would be the member for Southwest Central? Would you be surprised?
What are they waiting on to charge him?
Oh.
He should have been charged months ago. Look here, man. People who know the history of Xavier Main will tell you that this man should not be in the parliament. His sole purpose is to expand his financial empire. He has no care for the people of this country. And can you imagine having this man as state minister in the Ministry of Finance? Someone who is always in hiding. Always in hiding, because guess what? He knows of the Jamaican cliche that says the higher the monkey climb is the more them expose.
Ah.
So he is always hiding, not giving in any interview, staying far from the cameras. But people in the legal profession would have known this man's bad character and reputation. So him becoming a politician now and state minister would have given him latitude to continue his criminal pathway and to expand on it. Let me tell you something, man. People have to come out and march in droves. I hear people asking that the opposition play a leading role. No. The people should come out in droves, and then the opposition will make a statement and a massive protest. The opposition cannot come out like that.
Thank you.
We are living in a democratic country where the people's voices matter, the people's action are paramount. So when the people come out in droves, flood the streets like how they flood Carnival, right? And shake up critical government institutions, meaning boycott institutions, cause them not to be performable, or cause them to be crippled, then the opposition can come out and make a statement on the matter, but they cannot play a leading role in bringing down the government. The people have to come forward.
That's right.
So I'm saying, man, in closing, Dre Bryan, Andrew Wheatley should not be Minister of Government this morning. This man should be handcuffed and placed in custody, no bail, and let the trial proceed. And after the trial, if he is found guilty, he should be hanged, because the pain and suffering that they have caused on the people of Jamaica, poverty, malnourishment, lack of educational opportunity, no proper equipment at the hospitals to diagnose and save people's lives. All of that has been missing because there is constant stealing of public funds. These are serious crimes against humanity. These are treasonous actions that they must be held accountable. No.
Well said, CP. Well said. Well said. I think the entire listeners and those on the panel in full agreement with you, sir. Well said, CP. We have 3 more other callers before we wrap up for the afternoon. We have Derval, Sir Bless, and Uncle Cole. Derval, go ahead and unmute your microphone, please. What's your contribution this afternoon?
First, I want to say good afternoon to you, Jay Bryan, and I want to say congratulations. I am proud of you, of what you are doing, and continue with good work. Fight the good fight. There's a reward for us up in heaven.
Thank you,
first, I want to say, and then I want to say good afternoon to the moderator. Good afternoon to all comrades. And A warm welcome to all the labor right. Them labor right no shame. A labor right no shame, labor right. No shame. No shame. No tired for no one government shame no. No tired. Andrew Wheatley, a long time you're listening. Remember the 2018 with you and the saga? A long time you are thief, you know. Andrew Wheatley should get locked up from a long time. And I just know him a thief. Andrew Wallace for go down with him too. It's a reason why Andrew Wallace make him resign now because Andrew go with him too. Because him and Andrew Wallace have some partner in some business too. You understand? Andrew really need to go. Him need to go. And also Babs the Graham for go too. Babs the Graham for go between you know. Don't feel she get to you know. Don't feel she get to because she don't go snake. She evil. She don't go snake and evil. More can if you go in from Babs the Green too. Because Babs the Green move her office and capture land and bring her office gone up to another local lane there. So where the bad man then they forget the office Babs the Green. You Babs the Green, you mash up capture land Babs the Green. You mash up capture land. Remember that Babs the Green. You mash up capture land and throw the whole of the PMP out of the yard and capture land Babs the Green. Wicked Babs the Green. Wicked Babs the Green. I can shut off them up and Nikki Babs the Green. Look at you Babs the Green. You have the class. You're in the ladies class, Babs Green. You're in the ladies class, Babs Green. Are you Juliet Onlys? Where you can lock off Mike in a parliament, you say, like you're a bad woman in a parliament, Juliet Onlys. Juliet Onlys, you're a bad woman in Juliet Onlys. You're a fool. Because see the I'm going to change the pampers. Roll on Madio. Roll on Madio. Roll on Madio. Eh? Leave Nikisha alone. Leave Nikisha alone. Nikisha a quality girl. Nikisha a queen. She's the queen of the pack. I want to know labor right. No go and wanna go and leave we alone. Andrew will forget Anne. Andrew will forget Anne by him head. You understand? And people who not talk about Marky G for come out. How many of you plan to come out? Who not talk about no one protest. How many of you plan to come out? Me go there 34 times. And God bless who come out there with me. How many of you ready? Uno depend internet can talk like say uno bad people, uno not bad until you take it to the street. Uno not bad until you go out there. You understand? When we go out there, we get pepper spray from police. You understand? Police all walk with on. You understand? People who don't need to get serious and start like a Paul burger. Anything now because enough is enough. How many of you guys are ready to go out there? Uno talk about one protest. How many of you are ready to go out there? How many of you are ready to go there? You understand? You're not ready yet for this. Only no one to sit up on internet and chat on internet. So up on internet and chat like say, you're ready. You're not ready for this yet. When you're ready, I'll take to the street and stop calling Marky G name. Rest my Prime Minister. Rest Marky G. When you rest him. Oh.
Very well said.
Thank you, Jay, for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Derval, one Babsy Green, and one Roller, and of course, Andrew Wheatley must Ann. I love your twist and everything. You continue doing what you're doing, sir. Stay safe, and Jamaica is definitely watching you growing from strength to strength. Sir Bless, then Dr. Cole, and then we'll wrap up with Mrs. Escobar. Good afternoon, Sir Bless. Your time, sir. Turn on your microphone. Welcome.
Good afternoon, my teacher, my professor J. Brian. How you doing?
We there blaze the fire, you know.
Good afternoon, panel, and panel. How you do? And I must say to those three gentlemen, our comrade leader, our senator, and our spokesperson finance, that was a well put together conference. I love it.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. J. Brian, I must say to the people of Jamaica, majority of the people of Jamaica that voted for the Jamaica Labour Party, we're not voting for a country to run properly, not voting for corruption. And we are calling, the well-thinking citizens of Jamaica are calling, and I'm going to go as wide as even to the Governor General to resign. Even to the Governor General to resign. You could not tell me we're going to approach a national election, and we have over 11 to 12 illicit enrichment criminals there. And you want to tell me that the Governor General sit there and allow the saga to play it out? So what if Andrew Wheatley now have to even resign the criminal charge that brought against him, and he's supposed to be charged and face the court? I don't think a man have a criminal issues have the right to sit in the
Chat. I want to tell you something. Drop asleep on the live just now. I'm going to work 8:30. So this one to be continued here. Before it start paying me. Too much. All this in my brain. Chat. Tomorrow here.